Welcome to Roll and Against the Aeon Throne, a Starfinder adventure path from Paizo Publishing. This session is brought to you in partnership with Roll20. We'd like to thank Roll20 for providing us this virtual platform to play on and showcase all of our role playing, as well as the Starfinder core rulebook and other compendiums. When it comes to playing Starfinder, Roll the Roll chooses Roll20 every time because
That's how we roll, Philip.
Don't
We
do that to
mostly
us. You
did
idiot.
it that
everybody.
time.
Oh.
We were pretty close that time. We're getting better.
Yeah,
Better,
I
getting
didn't
better.
do it because I was busy telling Roll20 that we were shilling Roll20.
Oh, I was busy deleting all of those alerts on Corinne's tab.
I participate.
I'm
because
here
I'm
to
a good
support
boy.
Why
brand.
is your background messed up, Cody?
Because I don't know why this will not zoom out, and I am just completely over it, and I'm gonna keep it the way it is, and that is just how it's gonna be, James. So deal with it.
So be sure to check us out tomorrow morning on.
We'll be on
yeah.
our channel tomorrow morning, but supposedly, I've heard rumor
Big rumors.
that we might be hosted live
That would be cool.
at
Not
official
Paizo.
Paizo or Paizo
right, 'cause-
official.
We are a live play at PaizoCon, which is weird and awesome.
Man, the
I
more
mean,
I
it's
look at
because
myself,
we're an absolute
more,
shill, though.
the more I'm like, man, at least James and I really need to deal with this.
I don't know, man.
Before tomorrow. Well, I mean, we shouldn't shave it off, but like, I shouldn't have, almost a second eyebrow growing up.
What?
Like, so it's not as dark, so you can't see it on camera, but I will grow facial hair up to here.
Yeah, I
it
grow it
grows
pretty high.
almost
So
all
I
the way
usually
up.
trim it down to about here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I just
viewers,
need to-
let us know by the end of the night if you think Bevan and I should go into PaizoCon as neckbeards.
Yeah, should we keep this or should we trim this back a bit?
Trim everything else.
Oh,
You don't have
just
to worry
keep
about
just
me.
keep that.
I'm just going to
Just
be a
keep the
moderator.
neck.
shave. Finally
Look,
shave my hair and
If
sides
we
of my
get,
head and-
hold on, let me think. If we get 10,000 bits, I'll do that.
oh, thank God.
Oh damn!
I thought you were gonna volunteer me to shave my beard. I'm like, no, I shaved it for the first time in 2 years.
If we
a few
get,
months ago, and I
if we
hate
get
it.
100,000 bits, Bevan will do it too.
Then
That's
yes.
what, $100?
No, that's 1,000.
1,000? Yeah, okay. If someone gives
Yeah,
us
if we get
$1,000,
1,000, we will just shave ourselves, eyebrows and all, Bevan and I, all of us,
They'll
all of
shave
us,
each
including
other.
Corinne, $1,000.
look, no,
I can't. I have to have hair for my sister's wedding.
and I,
in
Oh.
September,
I have
so.
job interviews.
I got a life to live.
Yeah, Marshy's not married yet. He's still got to trick someone into thinking he's like.
I gotta
person.
still keep them latched on. You know.
He's like, without this, what am I?
A thespian. You're a thespian.
Just get a wig.
Yeah,
Get
you've
a
probably
wig.
got like what,
Yeah.
50 of those? You've got a whole.
Oh
closet.
yeah. All
You
the
wake up
wig
every
money I've
morning.
got.
Yeah.
I mean, we
Marshy just can't figure out how to balance his budget. He's got groceries, $100 a week, rent, like so many $100 a month, wigs, $10,000 a month.
Please, someone help
There's
me
something-
budget.
If
All your
Marshy
money
had
goes to
thousands
wigs.
of dollars a month, he would just leave our channel.
I would. No.
Well, he does have thousands a month. He's just not budgeting it properly.
Exactly.
It's
And
going
he's
to wigs.
Buying so many wigs. No.
We do not expect a big showing tonight due to PaizoCon, but
PaizoCon and other.
If you're doing something at PaizoCon, good for you. And if you're not, you should really be here.
That's
yeah,
right.
if you're not here, then you're square.
That's right.
Right? Is that how that
We're
works?
not here. Where
Yes,
are you?
It is.
Squares. You know what? It's even worse. You're freaking rectangles.
Ooh.
Oh no!
We don't
not
want to go that far,
rectangles.
James.
Well, all rectangles are.
No,
oh,
all
no, the
squares
other
are
way
rectangles,
around.
but not all rectangles are squares.
And not all triangles are right.
Correct.
What?
Are
Wow.
we just gonna talk math? Because if we are,
I don't like
mindlessly-
geometry,
lost.
guys.
It's
Not
math
all.
finder
Hey,
that's
whoa, whoa,
doing
whoa!
it.
Not all rights are wrong, guy.
Two rights don't make a wrong, but three rights do make a left.
3 lefts make a right as well.
Wow.
That's the way I say it.
Yeah.
Wow.
2 wrongs don't make a right, but 3 lefts do.
So what game are we playing?
So,
What game are we
math
playing?
Starfinder.
I think we're
Hey.
playing Monster of the Week.
Who
Ooh.
who do I play in this game? I forgot. What voice
you
do
don't.
I use in this game, guys?
You're
Sounds
like,
all
do
gruff.
that.
Corinne, do
uh,
an impression of my voice in this game.
Hey
Uh,
y'all, it's me, James.
I'm trying to think what Woz would say. Mongrel, hey, gotta be better at flying the ship. You're fucking awful.
Yeah,
Okay, we're
pretty spot
switching
on.
characters, Corinne. Me and you are.
I'm sorry, it's okay.
Yeah, but I don't
I'm,
think you can do her voice.
No, I'm doing it right now.
No, please no.
I'm a little rat guy, and
That's
we're
why we've
good,
only
thank
got
you.
8 viewers right now.
Yeah, no, we got 9. Bevan, don't
Oh, they said it,
undersell.
yeah,
as
don't
I
hate.
said it, they kept coming in just to spite me to make me look bad.
Hey, I think Waz, you should be a little nicer to Mongrel.
Fuck that.
She's got the words down.
Wow. It's like she's in my head.
So that's me impersonating Woz. I hope you all enjoy it.
That's great.
That's the last
I hope
time
I hope your character tomorrow live for official Paizo at PaizoCon 2020 talks like that.
She has a rougher voice than Techie, that's for sure. But it's not quite full Woz.
I get to
My
make
guy
cat
is-
puns tomorrow, maybe if you guys don't suck.
Oh, we suck.
Yeah, you
Can't,
should just
can't
throw
be as
those
bad
out.
as my other Extinction Curse group.
Excuse you.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
God, that group. 50 hours in book 1.
Ooh.
We're just
We want
enjoying the story.
experience
They're
everything.
just enjoying it a
Exactly.
lot. They don't
'Cause
want it to end.
That's a compliment to me. I am an awesome game master. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
Doing a great job.
Absolutely.
They're like, wow, he is so good.
He's the best.
He's the biggity best.
All right. Let's get this space train on its space track.
Oh, so what? Do you guys
Not sure
remember
I
what
like that.
happened 2 weeks ago?
I don't remember what happened yesterday.
Waz almost died. I came in, took a hit for him, brought him back to life. Then he got the glory killing the boss.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
you took Lieutenant Sharu out
Oh,
hardcore.
Good.
That's right.
I
And,
believe it was a critical hit that did that.
It was.
I melted her face.
Yep.
And
Something
now
like
I
that.
wear her helmet,
like in
which is
Paizo?
not damaged at all. It's fine.
No, of course not.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
knocked it clean off.
Yeah.
You
You
also
got that.
found a couple of really cool data pads. Well, at least one really cool data pad, which you haven't played with yet because
We're not nerds.
it's not something you want to mess up. It's got an Aeon stone built right into the housing.
Yeah, that's the
and
one that makes you
you
not
don't
need
even
to
think
eat.
you could remove it without destroying it.
Yeah, that's the one that makes you
But-
not need to eat.
But you did find another data pad.
Ooh.
A more recent data pad. The technology is very familiar, and you were able to break into that one. You were able to determine this was Lieutenant Sharo's data pad, and she had all of Ola Raja's, the guy that was at the bunker, had all his reports
Mhm.
that you had already read. But what you really found out was that Sedona, your android friend, whom each of you know through a different association, was taken away along with a piece of technology called a rune drive. And she was taken to a prison moon called Gulta, deeper into the Aslanti Star Empire. The data pad included a flight plan, which noted checkpoints along the way in which you would have to provide a transponder code in order to verify your starship's validity of being in that space. But you don't have an Aslanti transponder to speak of.
Yet.
No.
But as you were hanging out, resting, taking a few minutes to get your bearings and figure out what was going on, Madelon, the leader of the colony that you were sent to resupply, contacted you on your personal comm units, and he apologized for interrupting because he was such a nice guy, but he gave you some grievous news. He told you that the Barazard, the Aslanti starship that deposited the Aslanti troopers and really just messed up their colony, had returned. And it was coming into orbit around the planet, and they expected that it would destroy their settlement if you guys didn't hurry and intercept it before it could rain death upon them.
All right, everyone, it is time to go catch a Charizard.
Wow.
Wow
Bob
is
does
right.
not understand this reference.
That's the
All right.
response I wanted, just half-ass laughing and
Everybody
like
done.
disappointment. And
Everybody just
quiet.
goes,
Just like,
"Uh-huh."
wow.
Yeah. Okay.
Fortunately,
All right.
you guys spent time upgrading your starship before you came out here to check out the venture, the Aslanti venture, or the Royal Venture as it was, an ancient Aslanti starship. So your starship, the Kodiak, is almost right outside. You know, it's maybe 20 minutes away at a walk. So you could hustle it up, make it there in a few minutes, and blast off and meet this this Barazard on your own terms.
Ooh. I like that idea.
Sounds
Or-
like a plan.
Since they haven't even fucking paid us, we can just get the fuck out of here.
Oh, they paid you.
Yeah, they paid
Since
us.
they already fucking paid us, we just get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Waz, I don't think we can do it like that. We gotta. Yeah, that'd be real dickish of us.
It'll give us a
Whether or
very
not it
bad
ha-
score on the Yelp.
Whether or
It's
not
really
it,
bad for our reputation. And
like
I
that.
need a reputation to get work, so
whether or not it helps this colony, it strikes a blow against the Aslanti. I, for one, am ready to kill them.
Yes.
Such enthusiasm.
God, mongrel, you're never picking a job again.
You say that every time I pick a job.
This time I mean it.
And here
God.
we are.
As I like,
You also say that every time I pick a job.
as I completely, in armor myself in Aslanti technology now.
I know. Yeah.
Huge
yeah,
two-handed
let's-
sword, curved blade. I'm like, oh, this thing's got good weight to it.
so let's get to that to our ship, huh?
Run to the ship.
All right.
Yes.
So you beat feet to your starship and you blast off into orbit, and you find that yes, you have the opportunity to position yourselves wherever you would like to be with regard to the approaching starship.
Ooh.
Which is to say, technically, you get to choose the facing of each ship. You're the same number of hexes away. I've already determined that, but you can determine which direction each ship is facing. You can come at them head on. You could come at behind them. You could come to one of their sides. It's all in what you want.
I want to be under them.
I mean, yeah, but I think
Yeah,
we still
we
have
just
to
wanna-
pick.
Well,
Oh, okay.
sure,
Did we-
but from which facing are you coming at them from under them?
Did we get new weapons on here? I just see the same turret
you-
and light particle beam.
Build new weapons on there?
Marshy.
We were
why are
supposed
we
to be putting a 3d6 weapon on there instead of the 2d4, but Marshy probably fucked us.
Oh, if it's
Now hold on.
You had one job, Marshy.
You have a light
It's
particle
set
beam.
up.
That's
Yeah, it's
that's
right
the
there.
new weapon.
I didn't know if that was the same as what we had before. That's why.
No.
Oh, coming for me. I did it then.
Yeah, damn it, Marshy. Why'd you have to do what you were supposed to do?
why'd you have
How
to do everything
gross.
right so we
You-
can't
You
criticize
mean James looked like an asshole?
Yeah.
Yeah, James.
God.
I think you upgraded your shields too, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
we are a little
Yeah.
faster, or are we?
Yeah.
the
A little quicker, I think.
Yeah, I
maybe.
think we're a little bit faster, which is
Yes.
nice. But I mean, it doesn't matter if
same?
I
Jeez,
roll
I gotta
so
bring
shit.
up my deck. I don't remember.
Oh yeah, I got fucking.
Oh, he's
Sure,
got.
if you want to bring up your cards, you can just mouse over the little starship on the lower right of Roll20, and you can choose a card. Are you
Okay.
showing this to our Twitch viewers, James? That would be the really great thing, so they could see what I've done.
Captain.
I can't see when other people pull up cards.
Well, yeah,
I
but
guess you guys
can-
might not be able to see that because you're not on the right screen.
Dude, I can
Or
pull up a
maybe you
card.
should. Well, James can pull up cards and he can show everybody what they look like.
Yeah, I see a
Um,
captain card here.
Yeah, that's Bevan's captain card, but
Yeah, you can right click on that and take it,
I don't know.
and then it'll put it
Take it.
in your hand.
yep. So now I have a little hand here, and I can just click it and pop it up.
Yeah.
And everyone can do that for their own positions, so that you know where you are in Starship combat. And that way, when it's not your turn, you can be thinking about what you want to do when it gets to your phase, and we can move through this a little bit quicker.
Well, Corinne
Because
and
Starship
I
combat can drag on.
can only do one thing: fire the guns.
Well, yeah, I
Fire
can
the
really
guns.
either I can only encourage someone to do it nicely or tell someone to do something like a mean.
You can also inhibit the
I can
other.
taunt the other ship.
Yeah. You can taunt the other ship in a particular phase to give them a penalty
Yes.
if you succeed.
I can say, bring up the cameras. Oh, hello, other ship. You are stupid.
Hey, everyone, wish me good luck on winning Hero Lab Online from PaizoCon 2020.
I'm going to make it harder as I add another person to that list.
Damn.
Yeah, but if you win, I win, and if I win, you win. That's just
Thanks for
Yeah,
adding me.
we
Phil.
all win.
yeah. We're totally gonna share it if we win Hero Lab.
Jokes
I
on
already
them.
pay for Hero Lab.
Wow, and
So,
you don't share with
Maybe
me?
I'll give it to you.
Oh, that would be nice.
I don't share my access to anything with anyone, not even my wife.
I don't share shit with my wife
Well.
either. Forget her.
Maybe, but anyhow, so Captain, how do you want the ships to be facing?
I don't know. I'd love to know what our space looks like right now.
It's open space.
No, I mean we're still on the Reach of the Empire main screen.
Yeah, I know. Do you want the forward of your ship to face the aft of their ship,
Yes.
or do you want the
Yeah.
forwards of each
Yeah.
ship to face one another,
We want to shoot their
or do you want to
butts.
come
We're
at their
shooting them
port
in
or
the-
starboard?
Whoa, you can't say the B word on stream,
I'm
Cody?
oh
We're
God.
shooting up their.
It's
aft.
their aft.
We're kicking their afts.
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah. sorry.
Alrighty.
God.
So I
They're
will
behind.
set them.
Whoa, you can't
so
say the B
that-
word.
You're at their rear, their aft, and then I will bring you all to the space map.
Here we go.
We are on
we-
the space map.
Ooh, I like space.
Oh man.
There you are, the Kodiak and the Barzard. You got the drop on them.
Nice.
And the
Wait, hello,
the first
Charizard.
phase in Starship combat is the engineering phase.
Ooh.
Oh, do we?
Um,
And who rolls for initiative? Oh, that'll be.
That'll be
Cody
during the
next
Helm phase.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Well, we'll get back in the swing of it.
What's the
Where's that
I don't
cheat?
really need the ship open.
Starship combat.
what is the range on our particle beam?
Better than nothing.
Yeah, it's
What does it say in the sheet? I believe a particle beam is long range, which is like 20 hexes. So
doesn't know.
That's a lot of.
it might be
Where-
medium, which is 10.
Where is
So-
the?
Yeah,
10
it's
hexes.
range
Okay.
medium.
Okay, 10 hexes. I had to use it to find out.
Oh, there
Yeah,
it
got
is.
the
Yeah.
turret.
We're 12 hexes away. We got to get closer.
You know what I did? I got a sheet up here to help me out.
What is our speed?
It's 8.
8. Yes. Okay, we can't get there.
Yeah,
We can get
Yeah,
in range.
yeah, I know. We'll get a range there because it's okay. Let's do this.
All right, guys. Space combat. Also, Oikami, we see you. Yes, it looks like Mutu. Corinne does amazing tempo work. Please raise the roof for Corinne.
Raising the
Woo,
roof.
woo.
That's me.
Well, don't tell her too much because then we're gonna have to find a way to pay her.
Oh,
Pay
no.
for the raised roof.
Whoa!
Whoa.
I
Yeah,
got
have them
$15
pay me.
to give Corinne.
All right.
Yeah, they
So,
donated. They donated $15 to Corinne.
They
Oh.
did.
I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
Bonsai did.
We love bonsai.
Bonsai's
Marshy, I believe Fog is the ship's engineer, or are you
I
currently
am-
at the science officer position?
But I'm
Awesome.
gonna do science officer first.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
All
there's
right,
really
so you
nothing
guys
to
are
do
doing
but-
nothing in the engineering phase this round.
I mean, what is
All right.
there to do? Nothing.
Well, you can divert power,
Yeah.
weapons, computers, or engines. Since your shields are currently at full, you can't do anything with those.
Okay.
That's pretty much about it for engineering until you get to higher levels.
Yeah.
But here we go. Helm phase. So in the Helm phase, again, Bevan, the captain can do actions in
Yes.
most phases. In the Helm phase, we determine initiative to see who has to move first, and who gets to react by moving second.
Yes, and for this, I'm going to encourage Cody.
Okay. Am I making a piloting check?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
I roll diplomacy. If I get higher than a 15, you get a +2 on your piloting check.
Ooh, let's get that. Oh, nice.
21. So that's now you do your pilot check.
All right, here it comes. 27.
Oh, good.
Ooh, nice.
That's a good
Kiss our
piloting
ass,
check
baby.
because we had a 15. Actually, that is your piloting roll from your character sheet, right?
Yes.
As opposed to the piloting roll from
Oh,
the starship,
yeah.
which I will add it in this time, so that's not a big deal. But
say,
the starship will actually add it to the tracker.
Oh, sorry about that.
You blew
And
it.
then we'll be able to see the numbers and compare them. So they are first. They are required to act first and try to outmaneuver you without knowing what you're gonna do. Let's see. What is the speed of this ship? I should know this information without having to look it up. But I will verify that they have that speed and that maneuverability. And
I agree that they also have that.
Ew, that's a very lame-looking ship. I just zoomed in on it.
isn't it though? Let me.
Like a ship off No Man's
I've
Sky.
got it.
Like a low-level ship off of No Man's.
Yeah, like one like those wiener boys.
It looks like
it
an
does-
escape pod someone put some guns on.
It's not the it's not the creme of the creme.
Ugh.
Yeah, make
mean,
sure to
it
tell them their
is-
spaceship sucks when you.
Yeah.
It's an Aslanti void sweeper. It's a Vanguard void sweeper.
Yeah, but then
They're a
you put Kodiak up
modular
next to it. The Kodiak
convertible type sheet.
is a beautiful.
Oh, they're convertibles. All right,
that's
that's
well,
everything.
Yeah, the
Rule
top
the
comes
They
right
don't have
off.
open parts.
yeah.
Open parts.
It's like
in
from
space,
fucking,
Cody. It's not quite the same thing.
from Spaceballs.
The top comes
They
off. You get like a
have-
force field over it, to keep the oxygen in, and then you get to just look at space.
That's beautiful. Anyway, so what's happened? What are we doing here? Figuring out what how we're maneuvering.
Oh, you put the Kodiak out there. I'm like, why is my ship so big now?
All right, we got. Okay.
That is a beautiful spaceship.
Hey,
All right, so
A
they
mongrel,
flip around and do that.
put us in position so Techie can do a broadside. That means the front of our ship has to face their ship, Cody.
Okay, the front of our ship has to face their ship, and which. All right, so where?
Be careful with your terms, though, James, because broadside is an actual action for a gunner,
Yep.
but you have to be level 6 to use it.
What?
All right, what are we? I'm 8.
Man.
Speed. The front of our ship, we got to be facing theirs. All right,
Oh, you
so
do have to be level 6. Well, that sucks.
So for some reason, I just have the Kodiak really blown up in the middle of my screen. So I got to refresh roll 20 real quick.
well, let's
Okay.
see. So what do we do? We want to try to get behind them.
Oh,
Yeah.
So what is this? Can we go here?
Well, the Helm Phase is also when the science officer operates or activates. So if the science officer wants to scan them first
Ooh.
to know what you're encountering, that might not be a bad idea.
Okay,
And then you would know whether or not the forward end is safe, or if maybe they don't have weapons on one side of the ship.
Oh, we shouldn't. That's something. Why don't you scan to make sure I know what the hell I'm facing up there?
already ahead of you, mongrel.
Ah, great. You're great. You're great.
So do I do the basic computer system thing? Is that how I roll?
You would do a science officer check.
Science officer?
If you look at the Kodiak, I don't know if I put a.
If I click on the name science officer?
Oh yeah, if you click on science officer, it's gonna
Computer,
roll
yes
for
or
you.
no?
And we don't really have a computer, right? We just have.
I think you did add a computer, didn't you?
Did we?
I don't think so.
Did you upgrade? No, you're still just a basic computer, so
Yeah,
the
we just
computer
got
adds a
level.
+0 to all checks right now.
Yeah. Okay.
How useful.
That's all 29.
Oh shit!
No,
I
All
like to
right.
make it
That's
sound
okay.
useful.
Fog is our computer. It's fine.
I know full well what I am doing.
Fog is a very good computer because he just scanned the hell out of that ship.
Fuck yeah, he did.
Boom.
Your
No one
DC
knows
to
what he's
scan
doing.
your DC to scan that ship was a 10.
Oh shit!
Beat it
Okay.
by
nice.
19. So you
Nice.
get 10, 15, 20, 25, you get 4 systems, basically four tracks of information. The first is the basic information, living crew component. There's 6. It's a complement of 6 to operate this ship, maximum. You know that the ship's classification is an explorer. It is speed 8 and has maneuverability of good, which you just witnessed it with that tight turn to come
That's
back
what we
at you
have,
guys. Yeah, you guys are at 8 good as well.
Okay.
So your speed and maneuverability is matched, and both starships are medium size. So you're pretty much, and they're both explorers as a matter of fact. So you're fighting yourselves, kind of.
All right.
Defenses. You know that the Barazard has a armor class and target lock of 14, with total and current hull points of 55, total and current shield points of 20, allocated 5 to each quadrant. And its core PCU is core's PCU is 130, which is good because you can know that tells you how much they can return to the shields. 5% of that, or 6 points. Then weapon information. You find out that you find out about 2 sets of information. First, that it has a coil gun on the forward arc.
All right.
Which
Nice.
has a very long range and a decent amount of damage. Additionally, you find out that it is equipped with light laser cannons on the port side. It's kind of symmetric. It probably mirrors that on the other side.
Okay.
This thing is ready to go. Okay.
So I can just assume that there's weapons on the starboard side as well?
You can.
You can assume anything you want, sir.
Exactly.
Make an ass out of yourself.
No, you're gonna make an aft out of yourself.
Oh,
Bevin.
yeah.
That's right. We don't
Excuse
say
you.
those bad words. All right,
Fudge.
so pretty much no matter where I go, they're going to be trying to shoot at me at the moment because I can't really get behind them yet. So at least we can shoot them.
I mean, you could do your probably some sort of fancy maneuver to get over them, but I don't know. I don't know how to pilot.
I don't know if I can yet.
Because we can only move 8, right? Not
Yeah, we
10.
can only move 8. Let me get my piloting thing here. So let me see. We definitely want to evade.
Can you put up their arcs?
Sure. You want your arcs or their arcs?
Their arcs, or do we have to study for their arcs?
Yes. Phil,
No, you
yes.
know their arcs. You know their
Yeah,
arcs.
let's see their arc.
See, let me figure out where I've got this sucker at. There it is. All right. And I will bring that up.
Okay.
Also, all
And
of the
this is the
information-
way they're facing here. There you go. They flipped around to face you because you came
Yes.
in at their aft. So they pulled a quick turn and are facing you. You are
Rude.
currently in their forward arc.
All right. So
There you go.
Yeah, well, we're not going to be able to get out of any of their weapons.
I
at
was,
the moment.
no, I was gonna say, but we can get to port and turn. To
Yeah, that's
Paizo.
I was pretty much gonna want to go right there anyway. So let's move to there. So
So
I'm
I'm
gonna
going to go here
Yep.
and then face that way. That's
Yep.
fine. You don't have to move into that last one. You can just face that one.
right here.
Unless you want to be that close to it.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I mean, I can do that.
You want our ship to kiss their ship.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're not
I-
made to ram yet.
You know, I just want to
The
get
problem, just because you haven't been in this situation before, the problem with that positioning there, Cody,
Mhm.
is if you lose initiative on the next turn, you have to fly through their hex.
Which means we have to
Because of your good maneuverability, you have to fly at least 1 hex before
Actually,
you can turn.
I see. That's understandable. I want to take that chance here.
I'm okay with that chance. I don't
Yeah,
need to
I'm
breathe
gonna give him
anymore.
a little. I'm gonna give him a little kiss, just a little bump.
Oh, God.
a little nudge. Are you,
Yeah,
are
you
you
like
trying
that?
to dock?
No, yeah, let's give him a little kiss, just mwah, before I kill him.
Yeah, and then they're gonna
unlatched from my
explode and
computer.
hurt us too.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, that's where
Let's
we're
see.
moving.
They have one of those, so let's see if they learn anything about you guys real quick.
Nah, fuck them.
I want to know if they know. What do they know?
I wish there
Techie,
was a way I could fight them.
how good are you with the guns now?
Well, I think I'm pretty darn good.
Yeah, on a scale of 1
They
to
know,
10,
they're
how
not
good
happy.
are you?
On a scale of 1 to 10, What would I use for guns again in this scenario?
You use base attack bonus and dexterity modifier.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Or piloting ranks and dexterity modifier if you had
I
full
do
piloting ranks.
have piloting ranks.
But-
I could be 14 or I could be
No. You don't have 14 ranks. You have 3 ranks.
no.
piloting.
Oh, so it'd be my ranks and piloting, not my
Not
Skill.
your
Yep.
skill.
not my
Yeah.
bonus. Okay.
Your
So that
base
would
attack
be
bonus is the same.
7. Okay, yeah, it's the same. Then.
Yeah, it's the same both ways for you because you're
Yeah.
you're
A
a
soldier.
soldier.
So you're
your
plus
base
7?
attack bonus.
Mhm.
So
So here's the thing. Do you want to have us both make 1 attack, you at 7, me at 6, or do you want to make 2 attacks right out of the gate at 3?
I think it's probably better if each of us just makes an attack.
All right, what do you want? You want the torpedoes or the guns?
now, Cody,
Yes,
on
sir.
that helm phase, did you mentioned evading?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I
you
did,
try
yeah.
to evade?
Oh shit! Yeah, I need to roll for that.
I need a piloting check if you're
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
evade.
you know I'm good for it. I got you. Don't
that's
worry.
that's important because
28.
all right, so you succeed. That was a
This was a
pretty
plot
low
there, yeah.
piloting check
Yeah.
to evade. It's
Yeah,
only a
it's
DC
just-
13 right now.
No big deal.
So that adds +2 to your
2.
armor class and target lock,
Which
which is going to make your armor class what value?
Oh shit! I got
lot.
a lot. Armor class. It would be
Because there's lasers flying at you right
17.
now.
plus 2. It'll add it
All right.
17.
Good. Because lasers, you just managed to avoid the lasers flying at you. And as you do so, you notice a contraption pop up on the top of the ship and pivot around, turret around
Mhm.
to face you guys as they launch a torpedo at you.
Oh shit! All right. Shit. And then does it hit?
So this is off of your
Target lock.
target lock as opposed to your armor class, which should still be 17. I believe we fixed that
it should
little
be.
issue.
No, it says it's 13, so it'd make it 15.
All right.
We gotta fix that.
Well, that's going to be a problem for you.
Good job, Cody.
Let me check. I don't. It's
Fucking
not going to matter
Cody!
because
Why?
their
Cody!
missile fires out and it comes, or a torpedo. It's like this big light glob, kind of like on Star Trek where they have the photon torpedoes.
Yeah.
But it comes flying right at you guys and impacts right on your forward shield
Ooh.
as it bursts through them because it does a total of 14 damage. So subtract your shields from that and then subtract the remainder from your hull points.
Shield, so forward shield, so that we're 8. Now, how much? 14?
14.
Yeah.
Oh god, all right.
14 total
So-
points.
So that's 6 damage to us. So
So 6 hull point damage.
where is that? I'm still getting used to this gosh dang sheet. Who's this?
It's to
I've
the
got
right
it.
there. Yeah, Marshy's gonna do it.
Okay, you got it. Yeah. All right. Well, I took it away from the forward shield. So, oh guys, that's
Additionally, you can take it away from the token itself. The green bar on your token is your hull points. So that's convenient there.
So okay, yep. Well, we got it there.
Additionally, you'll notice there's something called critical threshold. That's 1/5 of your hull points. Every time you accumulate damage at a value of your critical threshold, at a multiple of your critical threshold, you take critical damage to your systems, which is rolled with a D100. And you do the same thing to them when you do damage. At this point, you guys can fire back.
Ooh,
It's
yeah.
gonna be fire
Technically,
run
the
rate.
firing occurs simultaneously, so
Fucking
you're not
hit 'em
at any
back.
penalties.
You
Okay.
you want the particle beam or the high explosive missile launcher?
I think I'll do the missile launcher.
Sweet.
I
I'm
love
sitting there
missiles.
like as the captain sitting there. Oh
Oh.
no, just take your time.
I just like the token.
Oh, you
Figure it
stupid fucking mongrel! Why'd you fly directly into their weapon system? You stupid. fucking dog.
There's all weapon systems. Look at them.
Yeah, you flew into 2.
Well, Fogg didn't tell you about the turret, but he didn't know about it. So
Fog,
Fire at
Stand
will
it.
is no, correct?
do your damn job.
yeah,
Correct,
that
that's
would be firing 2 different weapons with
Gotcha.
a -4 penalty to each.
Okay. And it's forward arc?
Yep.
We haven't done this in a while.
Whoa.
Ooh, nice.
The arc on a turret's not really important.
Yeah.
Because they can hit all arcs. But what you did is you rolled a natural 20. A critical hit in Starship combat is different than it is in regular combat because you don't do any extra damage. But what you do is you actually hit a critical system. So you can
Ooh.
roll a D100 so we can see what system on their ship you affected.
Please
Come
get the
on,
weapons.
engine. No,
They
man.
will
97.
take
Oh,
some
wait.
damage.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Take that, you stupid
97.
Infinity
Oh wow.
That would be their power core,
Ooh,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
which is
Bring it.
not so great. Not to mention you did 13 points of damage to their hull, which is in excess of their
We get another system.
critical threshold. So you get to roll another D100
Yes.
to affect that.
That's right.
Okay.
God damn.
Hot damn.
70.
Oh wow. Good
70.
thing.
70 is engines. So now you're
Yes.
affecting their engines as well.
Oh, they got hit fucking hard.
Hot damn.
Let me see if this sheet has a modifier for when those things. Let's see. So their engines are glitching and their power core is glitching. That
Nice.
sucks
For them.
for them.
Yeah, for
For
us it's
you?
great.
So
And then you still have a particle beam that you
yeah,
can shoot at them.
yeah, but
Yeah,
I got a
yeah.
question.
Yeah.
Can we board them? How do we do that? Is that something we can do?
We would
That
need,
is
like,
a
the
good
system.
question.
We are
As
right
far
up
as
in their
the
grill.
Starfinder role-playing game core rules are written, there is no way to board them.
Hmm.
Well, that's
But-
just
Well, the idea is they wanted to keep character combat and starship combat separate. They're on different time tracks. The initiative works differently. The time scale is different. The weapons are different. But you know what? If you guys want to board them, we can come up with some rules of our own to make it happen.
That's what I,
mean-
like to hear. So here's what we're gonna do.
Oh boy. Oh,
I'm gonna
God.
shoot this light particle beam at him.
Okay.
Okay.
I was gonna say, like, I
was
just
like,
want to
oh,
blow
don't-
them up, maybe taunt them next round.
Don't cause problems. I don't want to deal with all the stress.
oh,
Ah.
11's not going to be enough.
Waz,
mean,
what
do
the
they-
fuck?
They get rocked by the missile, and as you shoot at the explosion, it passes through the gas cloud that's released and actually misses them.
Nah. Good job, Techie.
Some of us can shoot, so that's fine.
we
So that takes us back to the top of the next round.
What?
At the beginning
Yeah,
of each round, you're
didn't
able
have to
to
shoot.
switch. You are able to switch your roles if you desire.
Yeah, Marshy, do you want to go and fix some stuff? Or move
I-
some
Engineering,
yeah.
maybe.
stuff?
it probably makes sense to
Go.
Fix
You've
it,
got
like,
pretty
go into
much all the
engineering.
information you're going to get out of scanning them. The other
Yeah.
things you can do as science officer is balance your shields, which means you can take the shield points you have and redistribute them around the ship. You can target a specific system on the other ship, and if you hit, a 19 will also guarantee a critical hit, as well as a 20.
yeah.
But those are your options. Engineers, you can add power to the weapons, add power to the engines, all kinds of fun things. So,
I mean,
top of the order is engineering. Well, I'll tell you what, their engineer is going to do something.
oh
Okay.
shit. Okay.
He's going to do something. He's doing it. You guys don't know what it is, but he did it. So you guys can do something too.
So yeah, I'll switch over to engineer. All my wires I connect into different parts of the ship. And I guess I'll divert power to the forward shields. Do I have to roll? I do have to roll for that. Do I roll from the ship, or
Yep.
can I just roll my own engineering? Is there a thing to roll?
If you roll from the ship, you get the option to use the computer, but you don't have one, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, it's engineering.
So it's going to be the same. It's going to be an engineering roll.
It's a pass. Looks like.
And you wanted to divert, so that's a pass.
So we get
Yep.
5 shields in the front, I believe.
And what are you
So
doing?
you restore 5%
restore.
of your PCU, which is
100.
your
That seems
PCU is still 100, so you get 5 shield points back to the forward shields. Technically, because you could put it at any place you wanted to, but that's where you don't have shields. So
Yeah.
all right, and then we enter into the Helm Phase. As we entered into the Helm Phase, your ship's communications crackles, and you hear from an Aslanti voice speaking in common,
Oh.
somewhat broken, but you hear, "Very good shots, but it will be your last. Stand down and prepare to be boarded, or be blown out of the
There's no
atmosphere."
boarding rules in this game.
No, hold on a second. we were
just
gonna board
going.
you.
And Cody,
Yes.
what was your character's name again?
Mongrel.
The
Mongrel.
Mutt.
Mongrel. Yeah,
Yep.
Mongrel's a little shaken by this.
Oh fuck! Come on.
And
That's all right. 'Cause you've got a hero
well,
point for this. So.
you didn't expect him. Yeah, you have a hero point for initiative.
All right, great.
Thank you very much, Bonsai.
Oh, we
But
appreciate that.
what you are going to have to deal with is 4 rounds of taking a -2
Oh,
your
gross.
piloting checks because you've been taunted.
Oh, something about that guy's voice really fucking creeped me out.
Don't worry, because I was going to taunt them during the gunnery phase, and mine is funnier because I'm just going to yell as a bear.
Oz, I'm a little scared.
And they're like, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
And
Uh,
we are in the
Have
Helm
the heart of a
Phase.
mouse. You can do this.
You want that initiative?
So we need the initiative rolls.
All right, here it goes.
They do real
Um,
good.
Well, hopefully, I have a hero point though.
Look, you have a hero point. and you
Use
crushed it
computer.
last
I mean, it doesn't matter. Helm Phase initiative. Yes.
And that's why we need you. Ooh.
Yeah, no, that's the time. to
Yeah,
use that.
I'm gonna use that hero point. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay. Reroll that with the
Because
hero
that's
point.
so okay. Use computer doesn't matter. All
I
right,
mean,
come
what'd
on.
you roll for a 15? Like a
That'd have been
3.
a third. Yeah, that's been a
Yeah.
Jeez. That was the 13 too, with that -2.
There you
go.
go.
23.
There you go. All right. So they're gonna move first.
Thanks, Bonsai.
And
Bonsai, you're
They
the MVP,
are-
bro.
the ship continues making this wild turn that they, not so much wild as in crazy,
Oh.
but it looks a lot tighter than something of that caliber of ship could do. And they find their way to your aft.
Oh, hoo, hoo.
Even with
And,
their
they-
glitchiness.
They put it on you. Yeah, because their glitchiness doesn't change their speed. It just changes the pilot's role.
Gotcha.
So the pilot has a penalty on piloting checks because of his engineering. Normally, because of their glitching core, there would be a penalty to the captain's checks. But the engineer patched that up, so it's not affecting them currently.
Well.
Just so you
Do
know.
we do anything sciencey?
No,
I'm
he
not
can't
doing
do
all of
another
my
one.
work, enemy ship. It's so rude. You're not allowed
Alright,
to fix yourself.
I was gonna say we can't get completely behind.
Yeah.
Wait, can we? Maybe?
So 4, 5, 6, 7. We can get it there. And,
Yeah, you can go right here.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go. Woo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
I do have a question, Phil, because I'm looking at the
Go ahead.
pilot stuff. Turn in place is no movement. So could we just end up in a space and turn wherever we want, or
You could. It's a stunt to turn in place,
So I'd have to
so
roll.
you would lose the option to do evade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely want to do evade. I think this is fine right now. I'm gonna evade. I'm gonna give a good pilot check at a -2 to evade for my DC 13, and hopefully it goes real well. How does that sound?
So the only problem I see with your movement there is you can only turn one hex facing.
Oh, so
at
I can
the
only go.
end.
I can really go.
So you would want to be there so that you could keep them in your forward arc.
Yeah. So
But then we're in both their aft and starboard arc, or are we just in one of the two?
They pick which arc you're in.
okay.
Okay.
I mean, I'm okay with this. I'm gonna try to evade. Add a little bit of boost to our shit. So let's
That's
give
all
me
right
that
because we're gonna
22 there.
Yeah, you evade, so you hit +2 to your armor class and target lock.
Beautiful.
yeah. So we're gonna go on and taunt them, and I'm literally just gonna yell at them.
All right, give me the intimidate roll.
And that I don't roll with the ship. I just roll my own dang.
Well, it's an intimidate check. You could use the computers, but it's not necessary.
Because I get an extra D6 on intimidate checks. Remember, so
Yeah.
24 plus to be sure. 27.
20. So why'd you say 24?
Oh wait, no,
instead
because
of
I saw
27?
Mongrel. Mongrel's 24.
Oh.
So 30 overall.
Yeah, 30 overall, which is awesome.
I was gonna say
you don't get any bonuses for being way over the DC.
no, but
you're over the
sure,
DC.
damn it.
So,
We are
so
over
you
the
can
DC.
you can give me a D4, which determines how
many
long,
turns, yeah.
how many turns their
3.
gunners are penalized.
3 turns. So they get a
Nice.
-2
3 turns
unless they do a
on
push
gunners.
action, and then a push
Oh,
is a -4. Same with you, Cody.
-4 if they do a push. Yeah. Same
So
with
if you-
Cody if he does a push, which was technically a stunt is a push.
But I still think a 19 for evasion.
So yeah, your evade still works.
Yeah.
You only need a 13 to do an evade, so a 19's fine. Technically, it's a 20 because you'd be at -4. So
Don't worry, they can't intimidate anymore. Neither can.
okay. All right. Great.
yeah,
can only do it
that's
till
a
one
once
ship.
a combat kind of thing.
So they can't
All
pop
right.
on and now yell at Marshy and then yell at me.
Right,
Mhm.
exactly. All right, so we're in gunnery phase again. And they have so you are in they're going to use you in their starboard arc as opposed to their aft arc because they don't have any weapons in the aft arc. So they're going to use their starboard light laser to shoot at you.
Yeah, they will.
And your armor class is 17. So they're going to
Yes.
hit you. They're going to hit you in your starboard arc for 2 points of damage.
Hey,
You
did
can
they
see
get
the
that
laser
-2?
blast splash off the shields.
You give them that -2? I'm making.
I gave them the -2. They
Okay.
got a 17 total. So
Damn.
and then they're going to fire that Aeon torpedo at you.
No, it's gonna
not
miss. Don't
pretty.
worry.
Yeah,
sure
it's
it's
gonna
fine.
miss. I'm sure it's fine.
It's fine.
Hitting the starboard arc.
Mm.
You know, it seems to fly right past you, right past your view screen, Mongrel, and then it's like something twitches in it, and it seems to be flying at you again, and this time it misses by even a smaller fraction.
Okay.
I told you I'd
Still
miss. I told you.
misses.
They fucking suck.
I'm sitting there wiping the spittle off like the side of my face after roaring at them, and I'm like, yes, I know, good teamwork.
Yes.
You
'Cause
guys may shoot down the other ship.
I was gonna say, I
Whoa,
can't
watch this,
telepathically
Techie.
talk to them that far. So.
But not fucking
I'm
miss,
watching.
Waz.
Fucking watch this. It's gonna be great.
Oh, I'm watching.
It's fucking great. No computer. Here we go. Did it roll? I don't know what it did. That's
Ooh,
the
roll.
best.
You
I'm
rolled
gonna,
a 1.
I'm gonna like let that go. I'll be like, pew. But what I actually did is I fail forward, right? And I shoot that missile that missed us twice out of the air. That way it looks
There
impressive.
you go. Well, it didn't shoot twice so much as it
Yeah, it locked
it
on
looked
and
like
came
it
back. Yeah.
glitched.
Oh.
Their missiles, it didn't go around. It kind of like did like a matrix glitch, and then it was back there firing at you again, almost like
Oh.
deja vu, because their
Wow.
missiles have a function called quantum. If they
Ooh.
miss, they get to re-roll.
Oh, jeez.
What a bunch of
rude.
dildos.
But I shoot that missile out of the sky with my impressive critical failure.
Yeah, you particle beam blast that missile,
Well,
Yep.
and that's why it doesn't hit you the second time.
Yeah.
all right,
yeah.
Corinne, you shoot our missile at him.
All right.
This is not a good Waz day, guys.
It's a good mongrel day.
All right. Let's try this again.
If she gets another crit, I'm just gonna leave.
No, no crit.
She missed.
That
That would have been some
great.
awesome damage.
That was good damage, though.
Again. Yeah.
Damn.
At least I
All
didn't
right,
crit
so that-
fail.
Yeah, and they
That
just hit our
ends-
shields, so we're okay.
That,
they hit our-
that ends the second round.
Did they hit our aft
Um,
shields again, you said? Or our forward?
They
shields?
missed.
No, the first
they-
one, though. Their lasers.
They got forward. They got our.
Their
forward
laser hit
shield.
your starboard shields.
Starboard? Oh, okay, cool.
Starboard, yeah.
Yeah, the
Starboard,
ones
yeah.
on
They
the
were
right.
firing from their starboard arc and into your starboard arc,
Yeah.
basically. And that takes us back to the engineering phase.
Mm-hmm.
Their engineer is going to do something because why wouldn't he?
Hell yeah. Do it. Do something, dum dums.
I'm going to. Because I think our shields are good right now,
Our
especially with our hull point damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Our
we're
shields
not-
are okay.
Repair
Yeah,
the
our
hole.
shields are fine. Yeah.
I don't know what you can do.
I
haven't
can't.
looked into
I
it.
don't think I can repair the hull. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to divert power to the engines
Yeah.
so that we can move faster.
Ooh, what's that make our speed, buddy?
Just
So
get
now we
one
can
away.
move 10, and I'm like,
Nice.
Mongrel, make sure to keep us in the aft of this ship.
Don't worry, I got this. You do your job. I got mine.
Bunch of Chewy.
Little speed boost there, and Mongrel kind of roars at you because he's still a little intimidated by the other ship.
Yeah, it's like I'm doing my best.
No, you do a little yip.
No. I'm just like I'm doing my best over here. Fog, just do yours, all right? These guys mean business, and
I was giving you positive affirmation for once.
yeah, I'm
Okay?
just like sweating. I mean, Waka don't sweat, but I'm like panting.
You're like, it's not doing good, Morty. It's
Oh, you're doing it
Yeah.
wrong.
All right.
Doing it
So
wrong,
we're
Fog.
in the Helm Phase.
He's not a good boy. Hit him with the newspaper.
No.
Oh God, not
Give me
again.
the initiative check.
Oh yeah, I got this. I don't got a fucking hero point this time though. But let's get a little bit there you
We're
go
fucked.
now. Hey, shut up.
We're fucked.
Oh, natural
Ooh,
one.
Snap.
Oh, why did I give you power?
You know the ship actually has bonuses that it provides to you for piloting checks when piloting the ship. That's another good reason to use the starship sheet.
Well, I used the starship sheet.
Did you?
Oh, it might have.
Why didn't it put
Oh,
it
yeah,
on
it does.
the? It didn't put it on the initiative. It didn't update the initiative. Anyway, you guys have to move first this time.
Oh,
So I would suggest
yeah. I'm looking at a thing.
moving 9 straight forward, and then turning ourselves
Yeah.
so that
just-
our aft points that way. Because then they'd have, not our aft, our forward side
Just-
is facing that way. Because it would be very hard for them to move 8 and then get behind us.
I will
Well, if he
also
moves
just say-
straight, he can only turn the facing one face.
yeah,
Yeah.
So I would need to.
Yeah, so
Unless
that's
he
why
does
he would
a
turn to the
Flip
right.
and burn. But
No, I would want you to go straight forward and then turn to the right.
Turn to the right. I got. All right, sure. All right. That's.
Mongrel, I'm willing to risk it. Just ram him.
All right. Where's
I don't know if that is a wise idea.
Hello.
Also, I should
We really
remind
be
you.
ramming the ship.
You would be
How
ending
is
up
that
here.
idea?
Yeah, I know. I'm just. I actually. There we
I
go.
should
Ram into him,
remind
and then
you-
we'll drop our 3 missiles
And
as
then
we
I'm
hit him.
whoop.
I should remind you that our strongest shit.
And of course, I'm
shields
gonna evade.
Are in our aft and port.
all right, give me the roll.
I got you. Don't worry.
Oh god.
No. Wait, why am I
No,
rolling
Your
off the sheet?
initiative.
Ah, there we go.
It might have been more beneficial to turn
All
to
right.
the left.
18. 18 is that covers your penalty, right? No,
Ye-
16, which is still
Enough.
good enough to evade. Oh no, it takes away 4. 14 still good enough to
Yep.
evade.
By one.
So that's fine.
Oh.
By one, you just pull it. You just pull it off, and they go. Let's see what they're gonna do.
But Marshy, we'd rather be able to face them with the front of our ship to shoot them twice, even if that means less shields.
No, but if we turn to the left, we'd have the same advantage, but it would just be our shields would be stronger on our port side.
Well,
Did they
But
manage
we're
to
gonna
get
be
behind us?
I don't think so.
I think
Yeah.
they managed to get behind you and put you in their forward arc. Oh no, you're not in their forward arc. I
No.
missed it by 1.
And check to
So-
see.
If I had
Yeah.
missed
Our
it by
aft is
1.
also- Our aft is our
Alright.
strongest shield, so it's not terrible.
And
All right, I'm going to,
let's see.
'cause
Their
I get-
science officer is going to do some sciencey officer stuff.
and I am going to. Sorry, Techie. I'm going to yell at you and say that if that missile misses that ship, I am coming back there and hitting you.
We're getting a divorce.
Uh-oh.
Whoa!
You would have to find me first, but fine.
I think did I still get it though? Is it gonna be a
16 to
or a
intimidate
15? For
to
demand.
It's an 18 now because you're tier 2.
Oh.
So it's 15 plus 1.5 tier. So the DC is 18.
Just
She
can't,
really
yeah.
isn't afraid of you.
Just like in their marriage.
You're sleeping on the couch tonight.
So
I
she
rolled
does
a
not get a
one,
plus
you guys,
4.
and I still got
Yeah.
a 16. Okay.
You rolled a 1 and then a 6. I mean,
Dang it.
bottomed out and then topped out, just on the wrong ones. All right,
Mongrel,
so
you
it's
stupid
your
fucking
turn
butt.
to
Our
shoot
guns are in the front of the
first.
ship, not the back. What the hell are you doing?
I don't know. That guy really rattled me. I feel like give me a couple more.
Move out of the way.
seconds.
I'll drive if you're rattled, you stupid.
No, fuck
piece
you.
of shit.
Well, no, it's anybody who's doing the piloting. It's not the person there.
I know, but it's.
So even if you switch.
But we're not going by mechanics. We're role playing. Dang it!
Oh, I see.
God, if we got to interrupt the game to explain role playing to a player, we're in trouble.
What is going on
Bevan,
here?
Bevan.
God, Bevan.
All right. Well, I don't even know what's happened. What's going
We're
on?
in shoot him.
Yeah,
We're
shoot
waiting for the gunners to shoot.
Shoot him
I
down.
don't have a gun to shoot.
I can certainly shoot. But
Shoot,
it's not
shoot.
giving me my shoot stuff.
Shoot him. Shoot
Target-
them.
Target our ship. Make sure you're on the arrow.
On the arrow.
Doot, doot.
Yep.
There, I clicked
The
that. Now just
selection
click
tool
high.
for the-
Okay, there we go. Now I can. Okay, cool.
Because I clicked it.
Ah, gotcha.
Mm,
All
excuse
right.
me.
Well, I'm just gonna try and shoot them with a missile, I guess.
Natural 20.
We are running out of missiles, by the way.
This is our third one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3 of 5.
out of 5.
Oh my gosh. Whew.
Doesn't matter what arc I use, right?
Thank you again, Bonsai.
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
Technically, it's
I
their
just had
starboard arc.
A problem with roll 20. Hold on, let me refresh.
What did roll 20 do to you?
It gave me the oops. There's a problem in my browser.
Oh,
Bonsai
Yeah.
has also gifted you guys another hero point
Aw,
for your
thank you so
initiative
much,
for next
Bonsai.
round.
thank you. That would have been great earlier. God, get with it.
Wow, Cody.
Mongrel,
I
think
love you,
missed
Bonsai.
Like he
Bonsai.
didn't
You're
already
saying-
give you one.
Jesus.
I need more, okay?
Gee, he's doing more
just-
for this group than you are, Cody.
Just one more, man. Come on.
I just gotta
I just need it.
Jones in.
Yeah.
Mongrel, I think you misheard me when I said get in their aft, because you appear to have gotten them in our aft.
What's an aft? I don't know.
You should really
You
know what
should
aft
know
is
this.
by now.
You are a pilot, and you did run an entire pirate-themed AP in Pathfinder First Edition.
Oh, I still don't understand anything.
He still doesn't know which side is port.
I don't. It's left.
You can read it. You can read it
Yeah,
on my
it's
marker
literally
here.
right there.
All right,
That's all I
there we
know.
go.
I
can
didn't look.
I can see again. Okay. let
Here
me
we
try
go.
again.
Roll
was ready
20.
to-
No.
Ready to click submit, and that's when it had a moment. Oh,
Do it
no,
again.
come on, do it.
Oh no.
We can do this. I believe in you.
You, there you go. You got it.
Okay, let's try
Is
this.
it rolling?
It's trying. Trying
Keep
again.
Rolling.
Is it giving you the windows?
Now I have it. I think. Okay.
There
Ha!
we go.
Did we get him?
Did I
Yeah,
not?
it
I
seemed
did not
very
do that. I should have done that, but I didn't do that.
So we got him.
So you got them. You hit them.
Yeah.
In their starboard arc. Their starboard arc is
nice
weakened
damage.
currently, I think. No, their starboard arc is full. But you do 10 points to them. No, you did 18 points of damage. So you do 13 points. So that crosses.
That's how you shoot a starship, gentlemen.
So
Does
give me
the-
another critical system.
Righty.
Yeah. You
Does
crossed
the-
another threshold.
A 4.
Or that would be life supports.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You don't get oxygen.
Yeah. Fuck you guys. You'll get to breathe.
Life support systems affect the captain actions.
Hmm.
You know, rules breathing, and they don't get to do it.
Does the critical
right, but-
threshold take place when it's like shield damage and
No.
hull damage,
No.
or it's just hull damage?
Only hull damage.
Okay.
And it's cumulative. So for like the first 11, then you take one, and then when you've taken 22 points of total damage to the hull, you take another one, and
Yeah.
so on and so forth.
Ah.
They fire back with lasers and torpedoes.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Yeah, because they take a
They do-
negative
they do,
2, we
actually.
get a +2. It's over. It's a net gain of 4. Like we're fine.
If you look at the numbers,
If you look at the
Well,
numbers,
Look at the numbers.
that's a miss. That
Yeah.
laser shot just.
see what I mean? I told you they don't.
But this torpedo, which you remember has that quantum,
No.
Take these
Effect.
torpedoes.
More like Borpedo.
it doesn't need it because an 18's going to hit you, right?
Ugh.
Yep.
I deploy
By-
chaff.
12. You deploy it. You don't have a flat cannon in the aft end of your ship.
No.
what if we give him
however-
Corinne's auto target cannon and just have him like magnetize himself to the roof?
However,
it's not like there's
you're
wind.
going to take 12 points of damage to the aft end. I believe you have 6 points of shields.
Yep.
So you will take
No, we had
6
8.
points of hull damage. Oh,
No,
you
we
had
had
8.
8 on the back.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That was 49.
So that's 4 and 9 is 13
40.
points of hull damage.
Wait, yes.
Total 13.
No.
What do you have
because
for hull
we
damage?
had 8 in the aft, so we
Yep.
only took
4.
4 more. So
So you're
our
at 9.
total.
What is your total hull
10.
point damage?
Oh,
10.
at
Okay,
total-
you're not at a critical threshold.
not
yet.
at a critical threshold? yet.
Oy.
Nope.
I'm not
almost there.
seeing it in your. I'm not seeing it in the.
I just
bar.
added it. I don't know. It's not showing up in the green bar, but it's in the character sheet.
Yeah.
Welcome
it's
to
not-
Roll the Roll,
You have
guys.
to put down.
That's right. That's what we do.
Marshy.
Oh, shit.
Oh nope, you did it too. So now it says 100.
No, not in. That's a damage threshold. It's different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Capital ships have damage threshold. You actually have to do that much more damage to actually damage the ship.
Oh Jesus.
Oh.
So it's something with the token.
Gotcha.
Is not tracking the hull points like it's supposed to be, and I fixed it, and it is now.
Alrighty.
And that's how that works. So we are at round 4. Actually fired 3 of those. We're at round 4 now. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I'm keeping track of how many torpedoes they fire because they have a limited fire as well. So we're at the engineering phase. Their engineer needs to fix a problem,
I bet they do. Like their faces.
like their face masks.
Yeah.
He does his job, but you can't tell. It's unglorified work because nobody sees him do it.
Wow, I feel
But
like
your
the
guys have an
engineer over
engineering
there
phase.
is
Yep.
really just taking away all the work I've done. You know, I just get this feeling that everything I do, he just fixes.
Yeah, but
What-
now he can't.
So what
he
did
can't
you
spend his
divert
time
to
doing
this
other
time,
stuff.
Fog?
Shields, and then I gave it to the aft. I'm fixing
Alrighty.
Mongrel's mistakes.
Whoa.
Speaking of Mongrel's mistakes,
Wish his
Because-
mom would have fixed his mistakes.
for your initiative, not your initiative, because we have a point in the
Yeah, we do got
But for
point.
your evasive maneuver thing,
evade. Oh, nice.
you get
Okay.
a 21. I didn't even need to roll that again, but I felt
There you
like
go. Yeah,
Alright.
plus
20,
2
so
for your check.
evasion.
All right, so we doing initiative now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're in Helm
Alright.
phase, so you can go ahead and
Great.
we can roll initiative.
All right, don't blow it.
20.
Oh,
It'll be.
that beautiful beam footage.
Oh, it's an.
Why are you not rolling from the ship, you son of a?
I'm.
He doesn't have the ship targeted when he's rolling. That's
Yeah, that's my
no,
bad.
he's rolling from his character sheet. 'cause
No,
it's
I'm
a
not.
Pilot Mongrel.
I'm rolling from the
It
actual.
says Kodiak down there at the bottom.
Yeah.
It does. Weird. I wonder why it's doing.
Target the ship and roll again. I want to see if you're just
Anyway.
Okay.
bad.
I mean, it might be the same problem with the health bar with the character sheet.
No. I
Well,
don't
we'll,
think
we'll
so.
take.
See,
that
it worked
21
that time because you
Because guess
targeted
what?
the
Worked that
ship.
time.
The -2 to that 20 would have put you at 18 anyway. So now we are beating them by 1 with a 19.
Yeah, I'll just use the hero point. Why?
Well,
fuck
you had the -2, and then your +2, right?
No, the +2 is for his evasive
Evade.
maneuver.
Oh, is evade. Okay.
Yeah.
So are
I was
you
gonna balance it
calling
out.
it the hero point?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, let's just do
it's
it.
1
Alright.
point. We may as well get ahead of
So
them.
they gain the
Wow.
advantage on you,
No, they don't.
and well, no, you're right. They don't.
That's why we're keeping this one because it keeps us up
They
by
have
1
to-
above them.
and they will come into your
Mm.
rear
Ooh.
This is what our number actually is. So,
All right.
Oh, that sounds inappropriate.
That's not how that works. Whoever's measuring. Why can
I'm
you
just-
not drive the ship?
I don't know. What are you talking about?
You got to move at least 1 hex
Oh
forward
yeah,
before
yeah, I
you
got
can
that's right.
turn.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I gotta go here. I gotta go here, then there. Yeah, and there. We'll go there, and then go right behind them.
is that going to be in their aft? We just want to be We want to be sniffing the butt.
I mean, let's just get directly behind them.
Yeah.
And then I'll just turn. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Beautiful. And I'll turn.
Once, yeah, and then you can turn and be directly behind them.
Just like this. Boop. There we go.
Boop.
Damn.
I'm giving them a good sniff. Nice to meet you.
You're just doing it the mongrel way.
That's right. That's what we do. It's how we say hello in fuck, I can't remember the vlog.
I don't like that.
Home planet. I'm a terrible vlog.
I can't say I like that.
Don't you guys
we'll get
sniff
used
each
to
other's butts on Vodka?
Don't you?
No.
Have I not? Oh shit.
Are
Well,
Don't be
you
culturally insensitive. If that's the way
are
they
you
do,
doing
that's the way they
anything
do
else
it.
with your
Oh,
piloting?
you know,
Weird.
I'm gonna evade.
I was going to say,
So
I
weird.
gave you that +2 to that roll.
Yeah, I got you.
So
I'm just doing a little, you know, we're just doing a little.
It's
yeah,
a
it's
flat
fine.
20.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yep,
It's a 20. It's good.
it'll do.
That's successful. They're gonna fire at you. They've
Oh.
got
Only
they,
their
they've
miss.
got they've got an Aeon torpedo launcher they can fire at you. That's all they've got.
Yeesh.
Ooh,
Because
well.
you've gotten out of their laser range now.
Which their lasers aren't the scary thing so far.
Oh yeah, come on, they're gonna miss. It's fine. Fuck the whatever this is. Fuck it.
Well,
Fuck the fuck.
unfortunately, they're not gonna miss. The
Damn it.
torpedo comes right down your nose cone, and it strips away a little bit on the shields, and then plunges right into your into the front end of your ship. And
Does it kill Mongrel?
Damage.
Please
Does
God, I
how
hope
much?
so.
Does
How
it
much
kill
15
Mongrel?
damage.
Overall.
15?
So 10 overall.
15. So how much did you have in the forward? 5. So 10
Yeah.
more points of damage.
So now you get to roll your little D1.
So now I get to roll a D100.
No.
I hope it kills Mongrel. I hope this
25.
torpedo.
You guys
actually
take,
gets sucked
your
out like-
sensors are glitching.
Wow, we don't.
Oh well,
care.
we already fucking scanned the shit out of them, so who cares?
Hey, Techie, we're gonna have to eyeball these shots.
Well, you know, I'm
Use
sure
the
it'll be
force.
fine. We're close enough, right?
Yes, you two use the forts.
Yeah,
I'm gonna use the force on the light particle beam, Philip.
Righty.
You should use the forks.
use the energy of the universe.
I go gravity mode.
I was gonna say, can we just roll down the window and let you do gravity mode?
Oh yeah, looks
I mean,
good.
that's still gonna hit.
That's good enough. It hits. It does 7 points of damage to their rear end.
Does it get past their shields? Maybe a little couple of
I
points.
think 2 points go through.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2
Oh, yeah.
points.
Nice,
2
nice,
points
nice.
goes through. You do note that their shields are quite weakened at this point. The
They're
engineer
so
has
are
been
ours.
having to run around doing other things.
Mhm.
We got him. We got him.
Shields are out of the way, Techie. In this, right up the butt, like a suppository.
Right up their aft.
All right, going right.
I
up
said the B
aft.
word. I'm sorry, kids.
I don't like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Why is it all green now? Did it suddenly heal itself?
It is not. It wasn't set to hull points. I don't know.
Oh.
Whoever did this first book, when they prepped it for Roll20, did not really know what they were doing. I don't think.
whoa.
The second
Whoa,
book and
we're
third
sponsored
book
by
get better.
Roll20. We can't say that.
It's not about Roll20. It's whoever they employed.
Fair enough.
And then their editors didn't back it up. Trust but verify. High explosive missiles. That's a good hit. That's right up the aft where they don't have any shields currently.
Boom boom.
Minus 17. Give me 2
Oh, yeah.
critical system hits.
That's right.
Yeah,
Mr.
no.
Cohen.
Kill him.
70.
You've hit that
70.
before.
Oh, that's back
That's
to the
engine.
engines. You
Yeah.
know what? They had patched their engines, but unfortunately, if you take more damage, then you skip the glitching and go straight to malfunctioning.
Nice.
So their engines are malfunctioning now.
Techie knows how to shoot it right up the aft and get the engines.
Yeah.
And
Right in the
one more.
exhaust
39.
port.
39. That is their weapons array. Give me a D4.
Okay.
Or D3, actually.
missiles.
Oh, a
because-
D3?
No, one works. One works.
Okay.
Because usually 1d4, but they don't have any weapons in the aft. They don't have a weapons array in the aft, so just 1 through 3. But 1 is typically forward, so their forward guns are glitching.
Can we
But
knock
they haven't
down-
used the forward guns, so
Well, how would you hit a turret then?
well, turrets are all arcs, so their turret is actually glitching too at this point.
Oh,
But only in the forward arc.
No, it's pretty much just glitching.
Oh.
So if you hit their weapons array 3 times, their turret is arced, regardless of which array you're actually hitting,
cool.
because that's the way it works. All right, so we are in round 5. 4 of our limited fire weapons have all been shot. We each have 1 missile remaining.
Ooh.
We are in the engineering phase. Their engineer is going to do something crazy.
I bet they are.
Because
Them
they're
engines.
they're getting pretty hurt right now.
He's gonna
he
dump some of the
is-
raw fuel from Kessel into the engine and go super fast.
Yeah, right.
Like, I really liked that movie. That was kind of stupid. It was cool when Redline did it. But
Techie, I think we're gonna be okay even with mongrel ship piloting.
Hey, I've been doing pretty all right.
You have a couple of competent gunners. It doesn't really matter if your pilot's awful.
Yes, we would have a lot better of a time if a certain gunner would make more shots consistently.
Yeah, Techie, start making fucking better, more shots.
I am not talking about Techie.
It's definitely me and not somebody else.
Techie's like, I take full responsibility for Waz's inability to shoot.
So,
Fucking
we
at,
have
at least I didn't piss in the fucking captain's chair or the fucking pilot's chair.
I was gonna say captain's chair. I did not. I yelled at them. It was weird.
we have sensor damage, right? Does that just affect science checks? Then?
We don't give a shit about sensors.
It
Okay.
checks you. It's going to be. It will affect science officer
Then
checks.
Why,
I am
it-
just.
Yeah.
why
Okay.
are you not rolling, Cody? For it's
Oh,
not time for
it's
It's
Cody.
not my
Never
turn.
mind.
Yeah, I'm
Whoa,
like, whoa.
We're not in Helm Phase yet.
Bob's
Whoa.
turn.
Give the engineer a chance.
Yeah. I'm pretty
Why?
Sure it
He's gonna
passes
roll that
diverting.
shit. Why?
That
Fog.
just passes.
Yeah. So get off my case, and we have 5 shields in the front now.
Nice.
We need a stronger PCU so I can restore more shields.
Stronger core. You need a bigger
Stronger
core. Helm Phase.
Fucking
All
engineer doesn't
right.
even know what we need for fucking better shield.
Oh god.
What's the captain gonna do?
Pilot sucks. Engineer
What's
sucks.
the captain
half
gonna
the
do?
gunners
The captain
suck.
is going to. He's gonna be. It's okay. You got this. You got this. And I'm giving Waz or not Waz, Mongrel like a back rub. You can do this, Mongrel. You fly the spaceship.
No, Captain, it's great. It's
Inappropriate
a little
Biden-like touching.
condescending. A little
Well,
condescending.
I can take the +2 bonus.
No, it's I'll take it. I take it. Ate it.
Now,
You notice their ship, a almost a semi-transparent field grows from their forward end and comes and encompasses the back end, but
I
it
don't like-
looks very faint.
Oh, what's this?
they
All right, well,
They
I'm
took
gonna
the
give my
piece of
shields.
paper. They took the piece of paper that was sitting on the front and put it behind them.
And they stretched
don't
it all
shoot
the way
us.
around.
Fine.
All right, here comes the initiative. Grid.
We're all out of those sweet. All right, the 17's not bad.
Not terrible.
it's bad.
It's balanced
bad.
out.
It's
Don't worry.
It's bad. It's
It's
horrible.
bad comparatively.
Oh
but
my
Yeah.
god.
Don't
We're
worry, their
in.
engines are super slow. Just fly to the corner of the map and turn around. They can't get behind us. It's fine.
Well, what I'm
Yeah,
going to do
'cause
is I'm going to
space
grab you
sucks.
both right now
Oh
and drag you guys down towards the middle of the map.
no, it'll be like Star Fox. You fly all the way to the top of the map, and you're gonna reappear at the bottom of the map. And it's gonna
Actually, I do that for some other games, but
and then you fly in the
In this
corner like
case.
this, and it really confuses them, and they can't target you.
all right.
Miss.
So you guys are up. How you gonna move? Mongrel?
Very
What are you gonna
poorly.
do?
Right through them. Ram them.
Well, I was gonna say, Mongrel, do you just want to, instead of doing evasive, and no, do we want to be facing them so we can just shoot? Yeah, because we're running out of missiles.
They
Um,
did.
And they turn
Right.
all of their power to their aft for their
Yeah.
ship.
So if we get around in front of them, their guns are down,
Even-
right?
you can
And
just-
Mother
we shoot
glitch.
first.
You can do a flip and burn if you want. Right? No, because if we have to go through their
Yeah, move
thing,
forward. Yeah,
What
yeah,
happens
yeah.
if we fly through their square?
we have to do a flyby.
They get a
Flyby?
free shot at you unless you do a flyby maneuver.
Yeah,
A
there's
flyby
pl-
stunt will prevent them from getting a free shot.
I won't be able to
Um,
evade, which is
But then you won't be able to evade, and then you couldn't do a flip and burn because all of
Boy.
those are different stunts.
Yep.
You could use the maneuver back off, the stunt to back off, where you move at half speed aft without changing your facing.
So
Yeah,
we'll
well,
be able
their,
to move
their
forward.
engines are malfunctioning anyway.
Yeah, let's do. I'm gonna back off and move back 4. There we go.
What the hell was
Give me your
that?
roll.
That
Oh,
was
yeah,
the
gotta
inertia
fucking roll.
dampeners
You
not
don't-
kicking
you don't
in
want
for
to
that
fail this one.
Oh.
G-force.
Where's my character sheet? There, fucking. Come on.
Why are you
Pilot
rolling
in!
from your character sheet?
Oh, should I need to be rolling from this?
Yes.
Yeah,
the
because the
Cody
ship
actually.
gives
Oh
you
yeah, yeah, yeah,
bonuses.
yeah. That's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
He's so bad.
I'm so bad. I don't know what I'm doing.
You're so bad.
Do I use
You're
computer
so
for
bad,
this?
LSP.
Doesn't
So
matter.
So
Yeah.
bad at
Doesn't
this.
matter because it's
Yeah,
0 because
yeah.
you guys haven't gotten a good computer yet.
18.
We do
All
have a
right,
good
18's
computer. We got fucking fog.
Good.
Plug
Yeah,
in.
Fog, but he's not the AI for the starship though.
No, he's
All
just
right,
the
so you
best
can back
astromech
off.
droid I've ever seen.
He's
You
the
can back
worst
off 4
astromech
hexes.
droid ever.
The
trade you in
problem
for
with this
R2D2.
is if you fail the check, you move back 1 hex. If you critically fail the check, i.e., you fail it by 5 or more, you don't move, and your armor class and target lock go down.
Well, thank God we didn't fail.
Oh yeah, thank God you didn't fail badly. Right?
I'd rather be
All right.
ignorant of the.
of the bad effects.
Yes, I would just want to know the good.
All right, so they take off and begin maneuvering. You see their engines sputter, and then flare to life suddenly.
Let's see what they got.
They move 1 square and explode.
They have a capable engineer.
Wish we had a capable engineer.
I have
Oh,
literally
we have
not.
the best engineer. What are you?
I have literally not done anything wrong this entire time.
So they turn
And
to face us
they
with their
flip around and
unshielded-
they did you head on.
Oh, I guess
Good.
we're just gonna
So
head
with
on.
their glitching forward gun and their glitching turret and their no armor on the front, I think we're good. Just shoot.
Fuck them up.
Yeah, we can fuck them up real good.
This
Get
is
'em.
just this is a less desperate attempt of a crazy desperate attempt.
Hey.
Well, that's a good shot with the particle beam. It doesn't finish them off,
What?
But we still have one more missile.
Missile.
and you have one more missile to fire upon them.
I cleared
Fire.
the path again.
Fire at their nuclear vessel.
All right, let's go.
Show them that Aslanti are not the only ones that know how to crack the atom.
Smack! Kaboom! All right, so
Oh.
Still get to roll to
minus
attack us
16.
before they blow up, right?
If I know how to
Yeah,
do one
you
thing
can-
well, it is shooting shit.
you can roll another critical system.
I am gonna do that.
I am going to pop the
Seven.
champagne. Another successful
All right,
gentlemen. And
as their ship explodes,
Nice.
fletchettes come firing out of it, as well as an Aeon torpedo. The fletchettes miss you.
that's embarrassing.
Ever. It is embarrassing. I mean, they're scared. I mean,
Their
they're,
shotgun missed us.
they're battle hardened, but let's see, the Aeon torpedo seems to miss, and then it flickers
I don't like it hitting. Don't hit.
and hits you because your
Ah.
armor class is, what is your armor class right now?
15. I didn't have
Oh,
it.
it doesn't hit you. It misses you.
Yes.
It misses
It
you
doesn't
again.
go after target lock.
Well, it does go after. Oh yeah, target lock. What's your target lock?
So that's
Oh,
13.
What up,
13.
Marshy?
Oh, that's 13. So it does hit you.
Did
in
you
the
give them
forward
a -2 though? Because
for-
they still had their -2 for me yelling at them for one more turn.
Did they
So
have
it's a
that for
roller
one more
coaster.
turn?
What?
If they had that for one more turn, then no, it misses you.
Thank
Oh.
God.
We really just kept throwing.
I know,
rules
I
out.
can't
It
take
was
it. My
three.
poor
You did
emotions.
that. Yeah, you did that on the second round. So
Will
5
someone tell me
rounds
what
of
actually
combat.
happened?
Nothing. They
Nothing.
missed. They blew up.
No,
Oh.
it missed. You guys are okay, and you have disabled their ship.
Oh, we didn't blow it up.
Well, in Starfinder, when your hull points get to 0, your ship is disabled, not destroyed. When your hull points get to negative, your maximum, your ship is destroyed. And you're like, oh, good, we've disabled them. Now we can board them and steal their transponder.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what we wanted to do anyway.
Yeah.
Let's
It's
do
And,
that.
Is
as Mongrel is revving the engines to continue to
vroom.
move forward again, the starship explodes in a violent explosion, all by
That-
itself.
You
Yeah.
didn't fly towards them yet, Lo. You just revved up the engines to fly towards them. Don't get too close.
Yeah.
we take
It should
1
be
point of shield
exploding.
damage.
And then I go, okay, Fog, and I tie. How many feet of coil did we get?
It's not exploding.
It is. I see the FX.
I'm
Oh,
not.
you see, I don't see the effects. I
I
don't know what's
don't,
going
yeah.
on.
All right, so we have 200 feet of titanium alloy cable. We're gonna tie it
Get.
to Fog and just push them out. All right, Fog, get looking.
Well, there's nothing there.
Oh.
You see bits and pieces go flying out, and there are some larger pieces of debris that go towards the planet, and you see them create small trails of flame as they push through the atmosphere. But basically, there's nothing here to collect. Perhaps you can find something in the forests below on Nakandis.
There is nothing in this debris that has exploded. Please reel me back in.
Insert the GIF or the video of the deer going.
Uh,
Guys, we can cut the cable.
No,
no.
I will find my way to you.
I
That
can't
is not a funny
afford.
joke.
I can't afford someone who's both an engineer and a science officer and doesn't eat food.
He's like literally the most cost efficient
He's
person
the
on this
best.
team.
All we have
But
to
he-
do is plug them into the ship.
But he's so
So you guys should be able to see the Nakandis colony
Yeah, I
map.
see that here.
That is a
you kinda-
great map. Who made that map?
Probably
Paizo made
Paizo.
this map. I
I'll
don't
be
know
right
who
back.
the
I'm getting
artist
some
was.
water. Don't die in
But
the
it
next
is a wonderful map. All of these little areas are like different places that the colony has set up for all of their colonial efforts on Nakandis. But the main area is Madeline's Landing. Here's the site of the Royal Venture, and there's some other stuff up in the mountains where they were doing some drilling and other things.
Hmm.
And they talk to you as you return. Or do you return? Do you go back down to the colony?
Don't we have to go somewhere to get a transponder?
Yeah.
No.
Maybe you can find one in the wreckage below.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like the ship entered the atmosphere and the wreckage is now on the planet?
Yeah.
Oh
Okay,
shit!
yeah.
All right. Let's
Question.
do that.
Yeah, you saw
Does-
things kind of fall.
Now that we are out of Starship combat, does like everything just kind of heal or no?
The shields recover slowly.
Okay.
Your missiles reform themselves. You get new missiles created from the core. The only thing that doesn't fix itself is anything that's glitching.
Okay. Can I do just a quick
So-
check to fix that then? What would
You could do a patch, but you would be better off repairing it once you get planet side and you're in a safe location. You can go ahead and take it from glitching to normal,
Yeah.
because it's not going to be difficult for you to fix it.
I'll throw a check just in
Plus,
case.
as you so like I said, the ship just self-destructs, it explodes, and you see wreckage raining down on the planet into the forest surrounding Madeline's Landing. And you you can give me a culture or engineering check as you examine the debris that you find after landing and going out with the little hover trikes that the colony has. They let you use those to go explore the wreckage.
Said culture too. Oh,
and-
good, a 12.
Yeah.
Or engineering.
So, well, Fog is able to identify the piece that is in fact a transponder
Oh, nice.
from the Barazard. It survived the crash, almost completely intact, and it will surely help you get past your checkpoints in the future as you go into Aslanti space. However, your ship did take some damage. You need to repair the hull, and you find some other stuff.
Oh,
Ooh,
I like
other
other
stuff.
You find besides the transponder, Fog, you note some other wreckage as what appears to be a limited fire weapon that came off of that ship. Yes, you found the wreckage of their light Aeon torpedo launcher, which you could use to upgrade your own starship if you wanted
Oh,
Neat.
So
to. And in fact, you guys get to upgrade your starship to tier 3.
oh,
nice.
And
Do-
the colonists will help you, reducing the time to do so by half. So every ship, so fixing the hull points will cost you some UPBs and 5 hours of time, and an engineering check, which I know Fog can make.
Mhm.
We're not even gonna count how much it is. I think it's like 10 UPBs per hull point of damage, and you guys had how much hull point damage?
20.
20. So 200 UPBs, which is 1 UPB is equal to 1 credit. And the colonists are more than willing, as they are members of Abadar, to sell you UPBs that they have, or help convert some of the Aslanti gear into UPBs for you. So they are helping you fix the ship and upgrade it to tier 3. Each upgrade takes D4 days, which is really not important, but they cut it in half. So you have a few days of time to spend with the colonists and working on your starship. Obviously, their colony is a bit damaged from the Aslanti insurgents that they dealt with. You can use your time to help them, or I mean, in Waz's case, you might just twiddle your thumbs in the hold. I don't know. It's up to you guys. What do you guys think you want to do? Alberta offers up materials in her shop to upgrade your starship. So you can use you can use that scrap from the salvaged Barazard as well, to get your upgrades done. Perhaps you can upgrade that computer you were lamenting not having any bonuses
we should
from.
do that.
Or I mean, you've got the light Aeon torpedo launcher that you can build in somewhere, maybe. It's all up to you guys what you want to do. There's
am I able to sell my old rifle here? Like,
they don't have any use for military grade firearms.
The fuck are you talking about? Of course you do. The Aslanti came, overthrew you, and fucking put you in goddamn fucking prison, you stupid bucks. Buy the guns.
We're not a battalion.
And then I intimidate
Whom are you intimidating?
them to buy the guns.
That's right.
To buy the guns.
Buy them.
We don't take well to your
Start shooting them in the air.
intimidation
Buy
tactics.
these.
check out how great these guns are. Buy them.
I can't make them buy the guns with my 19 intimidate.
No, they don't want the gun.
What level of like equipment can we buy here?
You are fairly limited in the equipment you can purchase. Let's see.
Yeah, I just want to get
The Nakandis colony is
Do we even
The
have any
Nakandas
money?
colony is an Abadar Corp colony. There were 108 people in the populace. They have a item level 4.
Ooh.
So you can buy up to 4th level items,
How much money?
utilizing any rewards you have gotten. Yeah, they'll give you 10% of the value of your firearms if you wish to sell them.
Nice.
Figure out how much that is. We
because-
got a lot of guns.
Yeah.
That's what you get for selling things off.
Yeah, do
There were 30 troopers.
Jesus, yeah, we killed a
Tell
lot
them,
of dudes.
Oh, level 4. Just one level 2 low to buy real healing serums.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need some healing stuff.
But you figure, I mean, I don't know. What do you guys? Where do you guys think you're going from here? Are you going to go look for another job?
I mean, the quicker we get access to more money, the better, right, Waz?
We need to save Sedona.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, Sedona. She was taken to that prison. Give me some culture checks.
Ooh, I can't. Can I roll it untrained?
23. There we go.
You could try to roll it untrained.
6.
Wojtek,
Yay!
Wojtek, you have some information about the Aslanti Star Empire. You know that captives of the Star Empire are not treated well. On top of that, androids aren't even granted citizenship within the Empire. They're little more than slaves. So if she's been taken captive, they have no regard for her personal well-being at all.
Well, that's less than great.
Sounds fine.
We do not have much time to waste.
Sadly, you're doing repairs and upgrades to your starship, so
how
least a
many
few
credits do
days.
we have?
That's a good question.
Yeah, what are we looking at money wise?
I haven't been keeping track, guys.
Well, we have at least 3,500.
I could tell you that. Let me find this quick side note. There's a side note in here that talks about how many Aslanti were there, counting soldiers. There were 22 total soldiers. Or no, I take that back. 24. There was Lieutenant Sharu, Master at Arms Olaraja, and 22 other soldiers. So that's 22 sets of crap armor. I told you guys what they were fighting with. There were 3 seniors, 2 seniors. There were 7 senior guard cadets. Those are the guys that had the pistols instead of the rifles. So that means there are 7 from 22, 15 rifles to sell. They all had knives. 7 of them had the whips. And then there's everything that Lieutenant Sharu and Master at Arms Olaraja had. I gave you guys that stuff, I think.
I mean, I know what gun I would like.
Is it level 4?
Yep. The staccato rifle. It is sonic damage, so I think that's still energy, right?
It is an energy attack, yes. And in fact, very, very few things have any resistance to sonic.
Yeah. So it's
most resistances are to fire and electricity and ice.
can fire in fully automatic mode. No actions required to title it. You can attack in cone and range. Okay. But yeah, no, because I have a shit ton of batteries. I would love that. And right, so fixing the ship, it's at least 200 credits for the whole points.
Yeah.
And then, so we fill that up, we lose 200. Then what is it to fix our sensors?
The sensors aren't going to cost you anything to repair.
Okay.
And the upgrades aren't going to cost you anything because you're going to use scrap and build points as opposed to credits. So Going from tier 2 to tier 3, you gain, I believe you gain 20 credits.
Gain time. Okay.
Or 20 build points, excuse
20
me, not
build points.
credits. What am I thinking?
I can certainly do the starship right now. Then.
So I just posted 2 things in the Roll20. Because I'm looking to change out my armor. Like I want to sell my rifle and change out my armor for
Yep.
one of those 2. Would I be able to find either of those?
Let's see. Skitter hide.
That one's the better one. That's more expensive, but
Okay, we got the
Yeah.
Kevlar.
There's no undead for you to skin.
okay. I wasn't
for
certain.
Skitter hide.
It was just good armor, so
you speak about hearing it, and some of the colonists turn away and walk away from you, like, I don't know about you. You are a funny creature.
yes, I am.
Second skin is absolutely available.
Okay, I figured that
no
one was
problem.
more likely.
One of your other companions may actually be getting rid of a set of second skin if they have it. I don't know.
If I can, I would probably like to, but I haven't looked at armor yet. I'm trying.
Yeah,
to
if you want to replace it, instead of selling the second skin and instead of Techie purchasing a set of second skin, you can just trade it to her, and then she doesn't have to pay 250 credits, and so that'll save you. That'll save you 225 credits.
I think I'm still only. Actually, am I? I think I might be proficient in heavy armor.
So
it's probably light armor.
Do we have enough credits for me to buy armor?
We have a shit ton of credits. We should be able.
Fog,
Yeah.
you're an engineer with a
Exocortex.
exocortex. I think you definitely get longer arms, and I think you get heavy armor too.
Yeah.
With that exocortex.
Just saw it. Yeah. So I could look at heavy armor. So I don't know how great. I mean, I guess.
I think
don't know.
you've got some heavy armor.
How much do
we
we
have?
have?
The ceremonial plate, but that's not great.
I just like to say I find it funny that we've gotten so many more people hanging out now when we're just like shopping.
I know.
It's shopping
Hey.
time. Let's go shopping.
People like this shit. Okay, this is content that they love. Look at that. Another
I'm
person
having
just
fun,
came in. I would like a better weapon. That's the thing. I'm just shooting a fucking 9mm basically.
I want to buy a basic Formian hide. It's level
Isn't
4.
that-
They tell you you should go to Castroville.
Nah.
We don't have any Formian here.
Speed adjustment. I don't really need speed.
So I can't
You
buy
guys
it.
are
or-
finding the most. No, you're finding some bizarre stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
I mean, what book
Undead
is
hide.
it out of?
I mean,
It is
Formian
out
hide. I
of
think it's Advanced Player's Guide, or not that,
Pack
but
World.
Armory.
We're able to do stuff up to level 3, you said, or
4.
4? All right. Well, the
Level
thing-
4 items. So Pack Worlds is going to have stuff from all over the Pact system,
Yeah.
which is kind of misleading because obviously the chitinous what do you call them creatures, the Formians, they're actually intelligent creatures, and the elves on Castrovel were fighting wars for them for quite some time. So yeah, looking at Pack Worlds, it's probably going to be under the Castrovel stuff.
Yeah.
gun wise, this is the only bad boy I want for now.
It just lists it as player options.
Thinking boom pistol.
This is the other armor I'd be interested in. Would this be available? It's less weird. I think.
Brigandine, yeah. I think
Okay.
Vesk Brigandine could probably be. It could be crafted.
Okay.
Let's see. This is the Formian hide basic. You could probably craft that, James. I don't see why you couldn't. It wouldn't be actual Formian hide. It would be chitinous plates. Basically,
Would it have the
Hobgoblin
stats?
hide.
it would have the same stats, and it would look Formian. Basically, you would the Abadarians would have a a pattern and they would 3D print it with their little UPB printers to make it. I think that would be fine. That's from the Pack Worlds. That's something that Abadar Corp would be able to produce, I think.
So, if I have 3,000 credits, I can get the staccato rifle, pulse staccato rifle, whatever it is, which is 1d10 sonic damage, 40 feet range. Oh, that's not that great, but 40 charges. It has deafen. It's automatic. It's a good weapon. And then I could also get thin plate, which is good armor. Oh, minus 10 speed though. I don't really run around too much. I don't do a lot of physical stuff. I could take the thin plate, and that's just 1,000.
I want to do just a level 1 freebooter armor, so it's level 2, but freebooter armor 1, and a bravado hand cannon.
Does anyone have any problems with me taking 3,000 credits? I know.
How many credits do we have?
We have at least 3,000. We have way more than that, though.
Yeah.
We obviously have 3,000. Because
you received the group received 4,000 credits for delivering the supplies, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So we got 4,000.
So you had 4,000 to. That was the whole premise of you guys coming here in the first place.
Yeah.
You were promised 4,000 credits, so you got those
Is
plus
that
whatever
each
you
or...
get from. No, total.
Okay.
What was it? 15 rifles or something? Like, was it the pacification?
Yeah, hunting rifles. It's basically a hunting rifle.
How much does it?
Is the stand is the?
I don't know how selling works in any game ever.
10%.
10% of the
because
total?
they're used, basically.
Okay. So hunting rifle.
So it is a long arm. It is projectile. It is 2.4 credits each.
2.4 credits. So that. Oh god, that's gonna be too much.
No, I take that back. 24 credits each.
Okay.
10%, not 1%.
Yeah.
10%, not 2%.
At this point, we might as well
1%.
just keep all the guns if they're only 2.4 credits,
Yeah.
just in case.
Just to hold on to them. So
No.
that's 360
We have at
in
least
total.
7,000.
But how many guns do we have?
Apparently 15.
So
Nice.
360 credits for the rifles.
There you go. Hell yeah.
I want to get a static arc pistol because the range is a little bit better, and I think I could use that range.
And it's
So-
cheap.
It is cheap. It's only 750.
So
it's really nothing.
Selling this Aeon battle dress is 165 credits. And then,
Let me get this in here.
are we keeping track of this, or are we just saying we can afford things?
I mean, we do have.
I mean, I'm going to keep track of what I spend.
So how much are we? Is
I
the
think
thing?
we're keeping track of it, but
I mean, how much are we getting?
I need 2,400 credits for my armor.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
for the
I need
armor?
100 credits
Nah, you
for
don't
my
need
fucking weapon.
And you guys certainly want me to have this armor since,
I need. To
I
look
keep
at
things from
armor,
coming to
too.
you.
Yeah.
so you're not going to use the Aeon Guard armor?
No, I'm going to pull the Aeon Stone out of it because that sells on its own.
Yeah, sure.
There's an
or
upgrade slot.
can be usable.
There's one slot in this armor.
I mean, you're talking about selling the armor for 165 credits, but Fog could wear heavy armor.
I can wear heavy armor. What is the armor?
It's the Aeon
It is
Guard battle
Aeon
dress.
Guard. It's the Aeon Guard Trooper battle dress.
Yeah.
It's in the Alien Archive. It's level 3. It's plus 5 EAC, plus 7 KAC.
Oh,
Max
that's better
Dex
than what I
bonus
wanted.
2, minus 3 armor check penalty, minus 10-foot movement. Upgrade slots 1 plus an Aeon stone slot.
Hell yeah, I'm taking that shit. I mean, you can take the stone off of it if there's a stone on it.
Well,
I
the
don't
stone
think
is you don't need to breathe, which you
Yeah.
don't need.
You
because
don't need to
breathe.
breathe.
that- So you can take that off. But,
Now, can I put that Aeon Stone in a upgrade slot, or does it have to have a special Aeon Stone slot?
It has to be an Aeon.
So
stone
this would be
slot.
flying around my
It
head
just-
then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Along with your other orb.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, that would save you however much you were going to spend on armor fog.
That's like that. So I only need 2,000 then for my gun.
Yeah.
And then
that gives me. I can be like a good frontline person.
Add 47 credits then for my hidden soldier armor.
I need 100 for my fucking pistol here.
And
okay,
Techie,
so
if you want second skin, you can have it, but it's definitely not that great. I mean,
Yeah.
you're looking at something that was just slightly better.
Yeah, so I mean, if we have the money for it, I'd like to get the Vest Brigandine, because that gives me EAC, KAC, and it has a higher max dex, and I no longer get armor check penalties.
Yeah.
Which
Oh,
is
I'm just posting
nice.
my stuff in the chat because this is what I want.
So I'm gonna take that Aeon Guard armor. Oh, that's so pretty.
So
I love it.
freebooter armor 1 and a Bravado hand cannon. If that's cool with you, boss guy.
you guys currently without any expenditures, I'm at, and stuff that's being sold, 4,482.5 credits.
Well, considering we have over 7,000 credits before selling anything, I think we're okay.
Well, that was that 4,000 is what you had before.
Yeah, and then
selling
we got
anything.
the extra 3,000 of junk that we picked up. 3,500 credits worth of Aslanti goods.
The crap, the Aslanti gear.
So we had 7,500 before even.
Yeah. Well, if you've got split that 70. What was it? 77,000.
Yeah, 75 divided by 5 is 1,500 each.
Yeah, split it up and figure out who needs to share what.
Yeah, so I am overall spending 13 credits, I guess.
13?
I mean,
out of pocket of what I had.
I mean, James definitely has some good points about having a stronger armor on your main frontline fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Like
I need 900 additional if we go 1,500.
I mean, I only need 9,500 of mine. The only thing I need is
9,550.
900.
Jeez, greedy.
950.
Hey, don't stop a woman's shopping spree.
So then,
just 950. I don't need the rest. The only other thing I could get is grenades. But I'm happy with my gun. So
I'm 400 away then.
I'm looking at some armor here for me.
We got 360 from selling the guns. So
yeah, if you're selling my gun as well, so that's already.
So then I'm 40 away.
Yeah.
You can have 25 credits from me, James.
Wow, I'm 15 away.
I have 0 credits now.
Oh, I have 15 credits. I'm broke.
Me too, but you got it. So
yeah, the only other thing that I could
can't
see
wear second
is
skin
I
under
don't
my
even...
armor, right? It's just under clothes.
Correct.
You could, but it wouldn't stack.
It wouldn't stack. Okay, then fine.
Because a lot of times, well, like specifically with like power armor jockeys will wear second skin underneath, so when they hop out of their power armor, they're still in armor.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys figure everything else out because basically I have 55 credits in my pocket, and then I need what 2,000 for my gun that I would like. So
you need 500. Does anybody have 500 left?
No, I only have 55 credits, and I need 2,000.
You get 1,500.
Yeah.
So you need 500.
Everybody gets 1,500.
That's what we were saying. Okay.
Okay, so I have 1,400 left.
You're not buying
there
anything?
you go.
I could also look for a lesser.
Yeah, I'm just trying. I'm looking at armor. Like, what could I use?
Distance, cover.
And I'm still keeping my semi-auto pistol because it doesn't.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna spend anything right now on that.
So we have 900 credits floating around after Marcy buys his gun, assuming Cody doesn't use any of his money.
No, I just bought an azimuth laser pistol just to get a little bit more range on my weapon.
So
that'll get you a little more range.
Oh yeah, it will.
So it says these hand cannons use shells, but there's nothing. Would that just be a small arms round, or is it a shotgun shell?
Is it from? Where's it from? What book?
It's from Starfinder Armory.
Armory.
Ba-da-da.
Pretty sure it would be, if it uses shells, it's probably shotgun shells.
Or scattergun shells.
Ooh.
Because it's got a
Yeah.
20-foot range still.
Cody, you want to buy healing serums
have the
with your money that's
blast?
left?
Healing.
It
What was
doesn't.
that?
Do you want to
It's-
buy healing serums with your money that's left?
critical
I
is
sure
not-
do.
Its critical is
How much
knocked
are they?
down, and it's
They're
analog
50 gold
free
each, so we could buy 18 with what's left.
All right, give me one moment.
Yeah.
Weapon.
We have
I
no
think-
other way to heal hit points. We might as well.
I fucking get 18 of them.
We're completely done spending, as far as I know. Thank you for the raid, HDWS Live.
That's right.
Hey,
Half
you're here
dice
Thank you so
for
much
shopping.
for the raid.
save.
We were shopping.
Yeah, we were. I bought a new gun and 18. We bought
Healing
18,
serum Mark 1.
Yeah, that's right. We can don't let up. It just fucking.
How do you want to split those, Cody? Or do you want to split them at all? Do you want to carry them all like a dick?
No, let's just split them up. Whoever. I mean, frontline gets a little
We
bit.
could do 3 each, and that's 15, and that
Yeah.
leaves 3 left over.
Which maybe you should get whoever's in front, which would be you.
Yeah.
You should get a couple extra.
Okay, so I will take 5 then.
All right, and
That
then
leaves 3 for everybody and 1 extra.
yeah, let's get the extra to the captain.
Okay, so how many are that serum healing mark 1?
Yep.
So I get 4, you said?
Yep.
Cool. So I will have 5 overall.
Nice.
Six
Yeah,
overall.
you're looking at scattergun shells there, Bevan.
Okay, so I might need a few credits to buy scattergun shells, but
Yeah.
55 for 25 shells.
yeah, if somebody's got 55 credits, they can lend me. Do we
You
have
could
any?
drop off one of those healing serums.
Ugh.
That's true. I'll
Mm,
just do that. I don't need 5,
okay.
and I need a weapon that does more than nothing. So
Yeah. All right. Well, great. Now we now
Still
we
got to
just-
hit with it.
yeah, well, you know.
Okay.
I need some more rounds, actually.
So just double checking. I have the staccato rifle, right? Or no?
Was that part of your expenditure?
That was the only thing I was spending money on, basically.
And yes, you
If
have
that's
it.
the only thing you were spending money on, then yes, you have it.
Okay. Because I know we were talking about it. I just wanted to make sure.
EAC 19, CAC 20. Oof,
Heck.
so good.
Hey, look at that. 12 and 13.
Yeah, but I get hit a lot. Like, a lot.
You don't get it. You don't get targeted a whole lot, do you?
Wait,
though,
what's your
Bevan?
AC?
I mean, I get
More than
enough.
you'd like to.
I have a lot of stamina and HP is what I've got.
I have 1920, Marshy.
I've got
okay. I'm 17, 19. So, but, so
attack
I can
roll.
I can be like.
Yeah.
You can wear
front
heavy
lines
armor, right,
behind
Marshy?
you. What? Yeah,
You
I
can-
can wear heavy armor.
Okay.
What am I looking
That's
for?
why he's wearing that battle dress.
Yeah, I wanted to make
Yeah.
sure that he didn't just like, oh, yeah, I take
How
that.
do I add in my new armor? Like I have it in here, but I don't know how to make it recognize it.
I just
All right.
brought it in from the compendium.
Oh, let me just try that then.
That might your armor, the Vest Brigandine, is from Armory,
Yeah, it's not coming
so
in.
it's not going to be in the compendium.
It's like
so
I have
I
it
am
in here,
on
but I
your-
don't know. Oh yeah,
I'm
go
on
ahead.
your sheet right now, so
Mhm.
I'm gonna do this for you. I'm looking at it.
Thanks.
Let's see, armor, light armor. It should be under mods.
Okay.
Click on the mods button and open it up, and there's nothing there right now. There was a helper somewhere, I thought.
Here's quick
There it
mods.
is.
Yeah, when you click
Yep.
it. Okay, that's how it is.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So hit a armor template, and then you should be able to just fill in the values on the left.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, cool. Like I just didn't know how to get
Alright.
to it, It was
Yep.
yeah. Two.
It's just a matter of figuring out how the little nuances in the sheets.
Yeah.
That's not right.
Let's see if I did this bad boy correctly.
Yeah, Dancing Dan, we checked
One
the
piercing
clearance
damage.
rack. There was nothing good there.
Oh shit! I didn't get an azimuth laser pistol. I got an arc static. What am I doing? Arc static pistol.
It is
It's like, why? This doesn't make any sense. Azimuth is a 1d4.
Why
Oh,
Did I not do 1d8? Does it just say
It's
1?
so great. My armor check penalty's gone. Yay.
that would have been a bit embarrassing.
Why did I?
That's what I did wrong. I didn't
Alright,
put.
cool. Let's do a little great. Cool. I'm all ready. Hey, 18 people watching us. I hope you like shopping.
We're almost done shopping, though. We can actually get on with the
Ah,
story.
So
You guys are done shopping.
So instead of doing like a BRB while people are shopping, I'm just gonna let it be live, and I'm gonna go use the little boy's room.
I'm going to the bathroom as well.
So everyone can still shop.
Everyone can just
Yeah,
hang
you guys,
out with
You guys
me.
shop, or we can chat about things. So other than shopping, I mean, shopping's really just a fast thing you guys do. Does anyone want to do anything to help the colonists?
What could we do to help them?
Rebuild. There's endless opportunities to put your skills to use. First aid to any injured colonists. Engineering checks to help repair damage to settlements modules. You guys, I mean, there's not a whole lot of damage because you guys took your starship with you when you went and investigated the wreck, so you were able to fly up. The Barzar never bombarded the colony. They didn't blast it from orbit. They couldn't be sure.
Yeah, I think Techie would try and help with some engineering stuff around the colony.
You could help gather supplies from the wilderness with survival checks, or any other profession you might have that you think might be useful.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I could help with gathering and fixing engineering stuff. I'm good at both those things.
Sure.
So yeah, I'll roll in engineering. We'll see what I do. 25.
Oh yeah, you easily help them restore some stuff. You get the comm center up and running.
Oh, this clearly looks like it was your problem right here. Yeah, it looks like one of these wires was loose, but don't worry, I fixed that for you. I'm not going to charge you this time, free of charge, but next time I'm definitely charging.
There is a Sheeran engineer that's working alongside of you. His name is Chatterbug. He runs the comm center for the colony. You rescued him out of the holding cell in the garrison.
I remember you.
He's like one of the few non-humans here, and he just loves. He chatters around along with you, though not verbally. He uses his telepathy to talk with you.
I'm pretty used to telepathy.
Yeah, I mean, you got big old Wojtek there. He's always using his telepathy.
Yeah. Well, hey, I'm glad we were able to save you and all. This colony certainly got pretty hard hit, but I think you're gonna be okay.
Yeah, I think we'll survive. Oh, look, there seems to be a message coming in, and a message arrives. It's a pre-recorded transmission, so you're not going to be. It's not like live, but he says, "Oh, it seems to be coming from the Packed Worlds, Absalom sector, actually." And he brings up the recording as he gets it all ready as you round up the rest of the team. And as you get there, he begins playing the recording, and where did I put her face?
Whoa!
I don't know where I put her face.
That's not a
Shut
good
it
sign.
up there. There's a message.
Oh, interesting.
What do you mean there's a message?
There's a message. I fixed their comm systems, and now there's a message.
You can fix comm systems?
Yeah. I'm tiny. Got those little hands.
Should have fucking cut the rope.
So this lady's appears in a video. My name is Major DePrada Evasco of the Stewards. I don't know for certain whether you will have a chance to receive this message, or if the Aslantia invaders we believe to be in Nacondas' orbit intercepted you. If you are listening, then you truly are as resourceful as we have been told you are, and I have no qualms about relaying the following information. We recently received a troubling transmission from the Pack World's colony Nacondas. It was sent from an android named Sedona, with whom I believe you are acquainted. She informed us she had salvaged what she believed to be an experimental starship drive from an ancient wreck she discovered on the colony world, and that a ship from the Aslanti Star Empire had suddenly appeared in the colony's atmosphere. We have received no further transmissions from the colony, leading us to assume her worst fears were true, that the Aslanti ship intended to attack the colony in order to lay claim to the device. Our records show you were contracted by Abadar Corp to carry supplies to Nacondas, which leaves you as the only Pack World ship with a chance of knowing the exact situation. We are requesting your aid in a matter regarding the system-wide security of the Pact Worlds. If the Aslanti have indeed retrieved this experimental drive, we want you to enter the Aslanti Star Empire and attempt to either recover or destroy that drive. None of our ships are close enough to intervene in this situation in a timely fashion. We're willing to deputize you to operate in the Star Empire on our behalf for this mission. You come recommended by someone that we hold in very high esteem. We know that we are asking a lot from you with this request, and rest assured, you will be very well rewarded for your efforts when you return. If Sedona is still alive, I recommend you rendezvous with her as soon as possible. She will no doubt have far more information on the current situation than we can provide. Beyond that, I can only hope you accept our offer and wish you good luck if you do. Avasco, out. And then you note that there is a large data stream that follows the recording, which happens to be a large amount of data
I like data.
that you guys have access to.
Sorry, I didn't mean to click that.
How dare you?
So there's a big section on citizens of the Star Empire, a section that details the Empire of the Aeon Throne, or at least what the stewards have been able to collect, as well as the information they know on the Star Empire's territory and culture and society.
Well, I have to say, I certainly like the sound of getting deputized.
Oh yeah, that sounds good. That sounds great.
And I mean money, you know?
I mean that's the better part, I think.
Yeah, I mean the deputized is just a nice bonus.
I think we should take this. Since
Yeah.
Mongrel didn't find this mission, it found us. Maybe it won't go so badly.
I mean, this one didn't go so badly. I don't know what you're talking about. We killed the Aslanti. Well, I mean, they kind of blew up and killed themselves, but that's neither here nor there.
If anybody found this mission, it was me. So
Did you clean the bridge?
What?
From where you pissed when you got all scared?
I did not use the bathroom on the chair. It was one time, a long time ago.
stand his and lift his leg to do that. It's kind of
I'm
hard
not
to
a
do when you're
dog.
sitting down.
I mean, aren't you? Aren't you?
Those trained in culture may make a check, or those that are not may make a sense
What?
motive check.
To see
Towards the
he's a
message.
dog. Oh,
Oh, a 12. Great. I'm glad I'm trained in this.
so what am I rolling?
Sense
Sense
motive,
motive.
you're not trained in culture.
Yeah, if you're not trained in culture, roll sense motive.
Where the fuck is my sheet? Oh, that's right. I had to. Yeah.
So-
there it is.
This communication we got. I'm sorry if I missed this, but was it like, did they know
I got it.
who
Natural
we
20.
were, or was it just like, yeah, we know you've had contact, whoever you people are?
She mentioned that you came highly recommended from someone they hold in high esteem.
Interesting.
Fog is very uneasy about the fact that like officials know about him and his whereabouts.
Mongrel,
That's right. Mongrel
this
knows.
message from the stewards,
Mhm.
you get it. They want to deputize you,
I like
but
that.
it also gives them the opportunity to maintain plausible deniability if something should go wrong.
It's always the fucking way with these higher ups. Always the way. Isn't that right, Waz?
What are you talking about? I failed
They
that
want-
check.
Yeah, no, I'm relaying this information to you. I'm not going to repeat it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's a way of it. Well, you know what? Still, it's money.
Well, and I mean, I think we're kind of used to people blaming things on us at this point. I think it's gonna happen anyway.
Whoa. I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, sure.
I didn't.
Sure.
Not this time.
At least I don't ride the bear.
Hey, well, it's a really good way to get around, is all I'm saying.
I'm not saying I wouldn't. Just saying I don't.
Remember that time?
I just haven't been given the chance.
You're always on his back.
I can give you a piggyback ride for like a couple of minutes before I get
Fucking,
tired
you don't
of
ride
your walk.
dogs. I'm not a halfling. What the hell?
Oh my god.
As much as I love the idea of obtaining more money, I am hesitant to join up with these people.
You're not deputizing. You can't deputize a fucking toaster. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, he has brain just like the rest of us.
He doesn't have a fucking brain like the rest of us. He's got like fucking.
I have more of
He's
a
got an
brain
auto-targeting
than you do,
chip.
Waz.
Got more what?
I have more of a brain than you do, Waz.
No, you don't. You don't even know what the word brain means if you think you even have one at all. You're a
I
machine.
have multiple
Waz, I
terabytes of
think
data
I'm-
storage.
I'm really on Fog's side here.
Terabytes. What the fuck?
Oh, this is
Exactly.
I would have to say that, I think Fog definitely does have a brain. He is the brain of our operation in a lot of ways.
No, he's got a lot of fucking programs. That's all he's got. He's got a fucking shield
If it was
shield
not
repair
for,
program.
For me, Waz.
Whoa.
If it was not for me, Waz.
He does that
our
robot
ship
voice
would
good.
have fallen
Yeah, it
to
worked really
pieces.
well.
Oh, was I turning into a robot?
Yeah, for a minute there.
We
That's
thought you were
lived your-
role
I'm
playing.
getting-
It's fine.
It's a character.
As you guys are discussing this, you note that Chatterbug has slipped out, and moments later, Madelon returns, the leader of this colony. He's carrying this rather large rifle-looking item, and he stands before the lot of you and says, "I understand you are potentially heading into Star Empire space." To track down Sedona, possibly recover that drive that we found. The miners in the Blue 10 range and I have decided you guys should take this and give our regards to the Aslanti, preferably at high velocities. As he presents it, you note that it is a tactical railgun.
Oh,
Ooh.
I like that.
Now,
Did
is
I
that
buy a
like,
whole
from-
gun?
That's from the armory.
now is that like a here you go,
Shut
techie,
up,
somehow
James.
carry this, or is this it
It's
goes
a-
on our ship?
It's a here you go. It's a long arm projectile weapon, tactical railgun, 1d8 piercing, 60 foot, 12 rounds, automatic
Nice.
fire. I mean, it's another weapon you could sell off somewhere else so you don't hurt his feelings.
I mean, what
if
does
you don't want to use it.
Techie have? What do you have?
Currently my weapon is the one that we got from the boss.
Hmm.
It's the assault rifle AG. It is a 1d8 piercing
80-foot range. I mean, it's
80-foot
got more
range.
range. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the range is nice.
And it's 12 rounds, so this is basically the same thing, except the railgun has less range.
Yeah, the railgun has a little less range.
Yeah.
Usage 1. What was the other one? Is usage 1. I mean, they're same bulk, same usage, same capacity, same special abilities. The only difference is the range. I don't know why a railgun has shorter range,
Yeah.
but
Small magnets.
yeah, smaller magnets. It's just a
Teeny
tactical
little tiny
railgun.
baby
It's-
maggots.
So if anybody else wants it, my gun is already just a little bit better.
I mean, I can't use it, so.
Nah.
So we could just take it.
Give us a
Well,
vortex.
this
He might need a long arm sometime.
This
No,
is
it can
super
sit on
nice
ship.
of you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll definitely use this. Yeah.
Vincent.
Well, good luck and happy hunting. And he
Oh
walks
yeah,
away.
thank you.
Man, that was awkward.
Yeah.
No, we will keep it in the armory. You never know when we need backup railgun.
What
Yeah,
an
you know,
absolutely
gun
useless
breaks.
weapon.
I mean, maybe my gun breaks, or maybe I get stranded on a planet, and then you just don't have me, and then you need another gun.
Very true.
I mean, I'm just saying it could happen.
Yeah, that's using the old brain.
Well, I've got a pretty good one.
Yep.
I mean, my azimuth laser rifle is infinitely better, and I choose not to use that one. Actually, wait, you have 1d8 piercing. Yeah, no, the azimuth laser rifle I think is better because it's 1d8 fire.
Fire.
Yeah. So
Well,
it's
it's
a
fire
different.
versus piercing.
Yeah.
Which I mean, it could be better, could not be.
Depends
yeah, it
on the
depends on what we're
target.
fighting.
Uh huh.
And the range is 120 feet, so if you want to
Yeah.
be a sniper,
What? It's a laser.
It's a
Yeah.
laser.
It's a
I'm-
freaking laser.
I'm good with being I'm sniping, but I'm not doing it from like hella
might
far
as well.
away.
Yeah.
I'm
Just-
not like all the way across the planet trying to like hit targets.
'Cause
I'm
if you- if-
usually on top of the bear.
If you wanted to use it, we would never have to worry about ammo because I can always recharge batteries. So that's just the thing to consider.
Yeah. I mean, for the most part I've been pretty okay for ammo because I've been able to pick it up from our enemies.
Yeah.
So I haven't run out. I just have to, restock my things, but
So it sounds like you guys jump on board your starship and blast off for the Aslanti Star Empire.
Sounds like a great fucking idea, Philip.
yeah, I think we're
It's-
definitely gonna do that.
Philip,
It's going to be a trip. But the first thing you're going to have to do, Mongrel, is plot a course in your starship's computer,
Jesus.
in your navigational computer. I'm going to need a DC 25 piloting check from you.
I don't like
Swear
that.
to God.
You
I
like-
swear to God, if you put us in a sun again.
Can I give him an assist or something?
he's not under duress. Just take your time typing it in. Just sit there and go.
Yeah, you can.
Do you want me to,
You
do you want
can-
me to do this? Are you
No,
afraid?
what-
Well, you can
No.
utilize. One of the things you can do is utilize the courier's flight plan that you found in
Oh.
Lieutenant Shara's data pad, and that'll give you a +10 circumstance bonus.
I like that. Let's do that.
Well, I was gonna say you're not getting shot at.
It tells you exactly where to go and
Spend
who
an
to check
hour
in with.
and-
Oh
And
wow,
you
this makes it
just
so
made it.
easy.
Still
You
not
made a
Hi.
35 because you
This
rolled
will
a
be a
nat 20.
plus. This
Oh,
will be
that
a
was your
plus
sense motive.
21. With that +10, then.
He needs a 4.
Yeah, I think
You
you're
got a
fine.
38, I think.
Yeah.
I think you succeeded.
That's great. That's
Turns
fucking
out
great.
though, it's gonna take quite a bit of time. Give me a roll of 5d6 to see how many days
Well, let me do
takes
this.
you of drift travel.
Zoinks.
Zoinks,
Uh-oh.
23. Okay, it's
Should have
a
let me
while.
roll it. Should have let
Yeah.
me roll it.
Well, drift travel's crazy like that. Sometimes it takes a long time. Sometimes it takes less time.
Sometimes your Geller field fails and you get attacked by demons.
Mm.
But it does give you some time to read up on the steward's information that you received. The biggest thing, because there's distressingly little data is actually provided. The report includes a whole bunch of stuff, primarily the first encounter with the Aslanti Star Empire, when a Starfinder Society ship disappeared 50 years ago after
50.
stumbling upon the Empire, and that the Aslanti attacked the Vesperian colony of Najen Korazayas. All this other stuff. I mean, the Aslanti Star Empire is just a brutal empire. But you follow the courier's flight plan, and viewers, we're not going to sit here and cover 23 days
No.
of material. Needless to say, everyone's fully healed and well rested as you travel on your starship.
One thing
Um,
really important does happen, though, Philip.
What's that?
I'm going to teach Fog a magic trick.
Oh.
You're going to teach Fog a magic trick?
Now,
You're going to spend that much time with Fog?
yeah, I one morning at breakfast, I show up with a deck of data cards, to play some poker. And I'm like, watch this magic trick. And I shuffle the cards, and then I kind of fan them out, and I'm like, put your hands like this.
Fog disconnects from all the wiring and everything. He comes out and he's like, I can see you from anywhere on this ship, but I will play along. And
Okay.
he
When he
gets
puts
into
his hands
form.
like this,
Yep.
I put the cards behind my back, and then I come back with 2 pieces of bread, and I slide them between his hands. I'm like, toast that bitch, and I'll walk away.
Oh fuck! What an asshole.
This was not
That's
worth
not
my
right.
time. Fog drops the bread, gets back into the ship, and
Did
has
you
like
burn
little.
it though?
No, that's the thing.
Oh.
He has like little robot arms come out from the ship and clean it up.
Oh.
Well, we can always turn him into a toaster.
That would honestly be preferable, though.
Explain.
A toaster is more worth saving than he is.
Woz
what I
can
would
certainly
expect.
toast bread. He's got that fiery solar supernova thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll just put him somewhere with a bunch of bread and
You'd be
not let
much
him
more
leave.
useful as a toaster than in
Yes.
the gunnery.
Then he'll be a toaster.
Wow.
Problem solved.
You want to come and
I mean, I
fog
like
that?
toast, so
After 23 days of bickering and practical jokes,
God, we hate each other.
you guys finally exit the drift at the edge of what is known as the NIS system, the outer edge of the Aslanti Star Empire. And as you've uncovered is probably standard procedure for the Imperial fleet vessels returning to the Empire from forays outside its borders, you are quickly approached by a Aslanti craft. But as you beam out your stolen transponder's handshake signal, the Aslanti vessel turns and jets away.
Well, thank God, because we don't have a single human on board to talk to. And I can't speak over a radio.
no.
I mean, I'm kind of human.
Well, yeah, you'd put the helmet on and, hello, it's me. I hate you. I mean,
Come and get us.
That's pretty good.
I do have to say about this party. I don't think I've ever been in a party that is more antagonistic to each other.
I
Oh
know.
yeah, 100%. We all hate each other.
You know we hate each other. The only one that nobody hates is Bevan. Oh, God.
Oh,
What is that?
Because
Viewers.
all I'm trying to
Viewers-
do is just sit there and be like, okay, I hired these people. They're all on contract. Just
Fine.
9 more months, Wojtek.
Mongrel, did I tell you I finally figured out what FOGG stands for?
What does that stand for?
Fails
Yeah,
often.
come and tell me.
Fails often, get good.
Once again, was
got him.
I have
You
yet
got-
to
you got him.
fail in any situation where I was required.
I mean, there
Maybe
was
you
that
should-
there was that time with the laser. I'm
Did anyone
sorry,
answer the comm alert?
electricity.
Yes, there's
monkey.
all those
Oh.
times you didn't shoot at the gun.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna answer.
Oh, I thought that was your phone.
I'm answering it.
Oh.
I'm gonna answer.
No, that was me playing sounds through the game.
Yeah, this is the Kodiak. What's up? It's Mongrel. No, I'm not gonna say that, but
God, I answer in Aslanti. I'm like,
yeah, he's
I'm like,
got it.
hello there. Hi. Yeah. Thanks for calling.
Give me one moment.
Yeah,
Whatever
you can have a
this.
moment. Sure. Don't know why you called if
There
you
it
weren't
is.
ready.
This is...
You are hailed by a ship known as a Tetrad Caravel. Your view screen flickers on to reveal a four-armed figure dressed in bright yellow robes with red accents and covered by a dark blue cloak. It gives a slight bow with all four hands making a gesture in front of its conical hat. They say her in here, but when I show you the picture, I don't know how anyone would know.
Our viewers are
That's
probably
not what I
want
want to show you
Yeah.
yet.
Guess I'm gonna go to the map screen.
So the figure greets you in Aslanti. Good hunting, Elestri. I hope your travels have proven fruitful to you in the Star Empire. Would you care to see some items from home after your long journey away? Why, that's interesting.
Yeah, show me
And
all
she
the
seems to
items.
realize something. And press it, and you see him reach for a button on the console, and she folds her hands together in front of herself, appearing far more enthusiastic and friendly than before, and begins again in polished common. Why, hello, travelers. Welcome to the Aslanti Star Empire. Would you be interested in buying a few goods for your continuing journey?
I want to intimidate, and I do it in
Oh,
Aslanti. I tell them basically, quit using the language of the slaves.
She chuckles. You are very, very funny. Your engine signature is not right for your transponder code. You must do better if you wish to survive here in the Aslanti Star Empire. Perhaps I have something that you can use. And she transmits a list of inventory and prices to you
We're
all.
broke.
Yeah, I was gonna say
You're broke, but she doesn't know that.
we have
Um,
no money.
Yeah.
Well,
Sure.
no, we have that we could trade. Well, there's really not. Dark sight goggles. If only we had more than 0 credits.
I know.
Me or Mongrel could get night vision. Or is
I
it
would like-
Fog who doesn't have night vision?
No, I've got it.
Yeah, it's me or Mongrel.
Oh, I would like light vision. That'd be great.
Yeah.
What does a clear spindle Aeon stuff do? Oh, no need for
the-
food or water. We've already got one of those.
Yeah. Well,
Kind of.
is that the one that's in the data pad?
Yeah, so we kind of have one.
Because,
What's an iridescent spindle do?
because if you remove the one from the data pad, you will break it.
Yeah. The iridescent spindle link is broken. Some of these links are broken.
Yeah.
So,
especially the staff
They're
on
not.
the
They're not
execute.
broken. You as a player don't have access to them.
Oh no.
Well, one of
we
them worked.
have a couple of things that I don't think we necessarily sold off that we might be able to trade. We have 4 tier 1 can't say that word.
Analgesics.
Yes. 2 tier 1 antitoxins, but I'm gonna keep antitoxins. 1 tier 1 sedative or 1 tier 2 sedative, 6 spell amps of lesser remove condition. So like I don't know if we want to keep those, but that is possibly something we could trade. We could trade off some of those things.
Well, yeah, we never deleted the pacification rifle. Rifles that we sold. We never deleted the plate armors.
Yeah, I was just going through and trying to get rid of stuff, and I noticed we didn't get rid of those. So
Did we sell the pulse caster and auto target rifles?
I don't know.
I
Or
don't
the
think
survival
so.
knives? I don't think so.
She is a dealer, so she would be interested in the spell ampules, perhaps.
Yeah, we have 6
but
spell amps.
not something so finicky as weaponry.
What
I think
about?
we probably sold all the guns. I think.
I don't think we did the math though for the auto target and pulse caster.
So this is
Okay.
a Sheeran, right?
So
Oh
but she
no,
doesn't
she's
want 'em.
definitely not a Sheeran.
What is she?
She is. Give me a culture check.
Oh.
She's definitely not a edge.
I'm not
that
trained
is-
in culture. That's why you're not getting one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got it.
1 sec. I guess I closed void.
I just want to know what species they are.
Witch weird.
11.
Oh, which weird.
She is something you have only ever heard about once, Wojtek. She is a creature called a witch weird.
Weird.
Very weird.
Witch weird? That
They
weird.
they are traveling. I mean, she is a traveling merchant. And give me a piloting check, Mongrel.
Oh, I
Or an
got
engineering check, Fog.
I'll give it a pilot.
Yeah,
Let's do
everybody not won these, so we run
28.
into them and die.
26. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, you guys recognize that this starship she's in easily outclasses the one you are piloting. She would blow you from space if you got into combat with her. The tier is double your tier at this point.
Oish.
Well, let's get into combat with it. Let's do it.
No, wait, hold on.
Roll initiative. Fuck it.
No.
You don't want to fight. She's not aggressive. She's not being hostile at all.
You hear that,
You were
Fog?
being hostile.
Our engine signature doesn't match our transponder. That's on you. You should have known that. You should have fixed it.
You know, I can help you in that regard. Perhaps if you visit a friend of mine at the nearby free station known as Outpost Z. There are more merchants there as well, but my friend Talmarin specializes in modifying ships. They could likely offer you some assistance.
Hmm.
What do you think, Mongrel? You believe her?
I don't know. It's hard to say. What is she again? A witch weird?
Why you gotta be racist?
I'm not just saying. Like I don't know, man. Fuck it. What do we have to lose? I guess everything.
We gotta be
Everything.
alienist, speciesist.
I know. This is
Which
the captain's.
weirdest?
This is the captain's decision, not mine.
Yeah, but you're good at reading people. If you
Is he
really
low?
like them, we know that they're a bad person because you're really bad.
They just
at
start
reading
barking. Hoo, hoo.
Wow, you made a joke at your own expense. I like that about you.
Yeah, you know, you can't take myself.
So yeah, I guess what would that would be perception for?
Sense motive, maybe?
Sense
Oh,
motive.
there's sense motive. Duh. Same bonus. 26.
Wow, nat 20.
She doesn't seem to be hiding much of anything from you. I mean, she's got nothing to lose. You pose little danger to her. Maybe she just doesn't like the Aslanti at all either.
I mean, I don't like them either. We should just go to the space station.
If that is all, I will bid you a gracious farewell and hope that you find your trip through the Aslanti Star Empire to your liking. You may contact me at this signal should we ever be in the same system again.
You ever heard about a prison on a moon?
I will be departing the NIST system momentarily.
You ever heard about a prison on a moon?
I am not familiar with prison moons.
Okay.
You will be.
The only one I know of is Gulta. I know it's a forbidding Aslanti prison, very tight security. Perhaps someone at Zed could give you more information.
Yeah, let's go talk to Lord Zed. I always liked him more than Rita.
I mean, he did live on the moon as well, so.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're making a pit stop. Maybe someone has to go to the bathroom, so that's a good idea.
I pull up space Google Maps.
Oh, she transmits you some coordinates so that you can find Outpost Z.
Oh, this is MapQuest.
Yeah.
What is this?
It's
gross?
it's right here in the NIST system, so you won't have to drift jump. It looks like the data you have, it was once a mining platform abandoned by the Aslanti many years ago, and now it's controlled by local smugglers and itinerants. It calls itself the last outpost of freedom on the edge of the Star Empire. So it's a little slogan, and it states that it is not under Imperial control.
Oh, very interesting.
Interesting.
As you approach, let's see. As you approach Outpost Z, you see that it's full of space dock facilities, and it makes it easy for you to dock and, if needed, repair or upgrade your ship without any issues. You dock at one said, or you pull in to one said dock, and you connect your transfer umbilical for whatever, your transfer tube to the space dock. And as the ship's outer airlock doors open, you're blasted with hot, muggy air and the heavy scent of nickel.
Oh, I fucking
Nearby
love
catwalk.
What does nickel even
runs
smell
adjacent.
like?
it. Smells like money.
Smells
In
like
small
metal.
denominations.
Oh yeah, metal money. Yeah.
Not the money, nickel, the
Yeah.
metal. Come on. A nearby catwalk runs adjacent to a wall covered in thick pipes, both leading to a massive pair of automated doors that lead further into the station. Beings of all shapes and sizes move along other catwalks from their own vessels toward the entrance, conversing with each other in unfamiliar tongues. The sounds of scrabbling feet and other curious voices seem to echo from within the pipes.
That here might be lots of little mice people, just like you.
Might be. I can certainly go take a look.
Or horrible
Who's in
insects or something.
Well,
Yeah. Yeah,
hopefully
mongrel,
it's not
just like
horrible
you.
insects.
I am just kidding. Unlike everyone else, I say things as a joke, not mean things.
No, I'm not saying mean things.
This
I'm
may
just.
take moments to load, but
Oh my
Holy
goodness.
cow.
What the
Man,
heck?
bottom here.
Oh, such a beautiful map.
you guys already loaded in? Holy cow.
I mean, I did.
It's just,
I
it's just
did.
very fuzzy.
I'm in there, man.
Yeah, it should be loading momentarily.
Marshy.
It's a large map with a high resolution.
But
Yeah.
Marshy,
all-
There we go.
you have to remember you get like 4 megabits download.
I think those
Who
the bad
who
tests
hit
or something.
was? Fog, were you beating on Waz while he was sleeping?
What is his health low? I didn't mean
Yeah,
to.
he's the only one that doesn't have.
We had
hit
a
points
quick
and 4
3-round
hit points and
boxing
stamina.
match.
That's
I like how
because
you didn't
He missed
say
all the time. Huh?
no. You said I didn't mean to.
Fog and Techie were trying to turn him into a toaster while he was sleeping.
Yeah.
It's good. What is it? Hazing.
Yeah.
Welcome to our ship, you organic. Turn into a toaster.
you will become one with us.
Assimilate.
What's going on?
If Techie doesn't have a toaster like in one of her thighs, then she fucked up with her prosthetics.
It comes out like the RoboCop gun. Just
I
Just
could
toast, yeah.
things. I
It pops
could
out the
toast
side
things.
and a slice of toast flies up.
I choose not to toast things. I could very well.
I mean, given enough time, anybody can toast something.
yeah, I got a toaster.
Well, I
Techie,
meant,
move
like,
over. I'm gonna ride the bear.
How
The
hard do I
Amazon
need
Basics.
to slap this piece of bread to turn it into toast?
Just stick it outside the ship for a second, and then you bring it
All
back
right.
in burnt.
All right, I'm gonna. All right, so
Or
what's
frozen
the
solid.
deal with this map here?
Well, you have this is basically what I've described. You're on a platform entering a large area. And there's large doors before you.
Yes, I go up and I knock on the door and I'm like, hello.
As you approach the doors, nothing happens. You knock, and it's a kind of a deep but hollow kind of iron sound. Ba-thum, ba-thum.
Well, I've done all I can do.
You think you might be able to try and force them open, but it would take quite a bit of strength.
Yes, I only have a 12 in there.
Is there no other way to like look around? Like,
Yeah.
Can I look around for other?
The door
information?
has electronic mechanisms and whatnot. You
Oh,
could investigate those with an engineering check.
Of course.
I thought did we not walk past people talking? You said.
No, we hear them in the
Well,
pipe.
there was you hear noises from the pipes, and you see all kinds of creatures on other catwalks moving along their catwalks to other entrances. You haven't seen anyone come to this entrance yet, but as they step up to other entrances, you notice the doors part and allow them through,
Oh.
almost as if it has noticed some kind of biological
Maybe it just doesn't
signal
recognize
from them.
bears. I walk up to it.
It doesn't seem to recognize you either.
Does my engineering check find anything, or?
You note that it definitely has a bio signature reader. That could be hacked, or you could rig something so that once the door was open, it would stay open.
I wish they specifically put in a rule for a thing that I learned as a mechanic this 3rd level, but it's like doors must be locked, not they can't be opened by a special thing I have. I mean, I could definitely try to hack it. I don't see a problem with doing that.
Yeah.
Do it.
Give me
Hack
a
it.
What's
computer's check.
Yeah.
Bryn, we couldn't hear you.
I can't see her.
Yeah.
Oh,
her
she
and
was
Cody-
gone. Invite her back in, she said.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
Lost her on Zoom.
What happened?
She broke
Whole stream.
everything.
Oh no, I'm split up between Fog and myself.
Zoinks.
All right, get ready. Get ready to.
That was a bad roll too. Golly.
I invited her. There she is. All right. Marshy and Cody need to turn off your camera.
Yeah, of course. I got you, dude. Don't disrespect me.
Don't disrespect you.
Now Marshy. Now Cody.
Now, what happened? Did your computer shut down, or did you just get booted out of Zoom?
My computer shut down. I don't know whether it's because like the Roll 20 map like is so big.
It is pretty.
Like
crazy.
if it's massive, it might have just overloaded something in my laptop.
All right,
saying
you didn't
I'm
get
running
any
more.
error codes, no blue.
I couldn't see what it was because my screen was all messed up,
Oh.
so I couldn't tell what the error code was.
Yeah, it was
just
almost definitely then just roll 20 over.
yeah,
over
like my
Yeah.
screen was all messed up. So
Hmm.
yeah, I think it was just pulling too much. I've closed everything else besides Chrome and Zoom, so hopefully that fixes it.
I mean, hopefully.
Is anyone trained in life sciences?
I am, I believe.
I don't think I am.
So
that's for
I get a
sure.
bonus to life science from my race.
Can I just try
You're
and
not
force these
trained in-
doors open?
Oh, I did actually take 1 point, even though it's not a class
Okay.
skill.
You can try and force the doors open.
Here,
Um,
it's a 10, so it doesn't matter.
So, is this something that I can just keep trying until I get my maximum roll?
I mean, I can
Ye-
keep
I mean,
trying to hack.
kind of. There's nothing that's gonna stop you. You guys eventually can brute force these doors open. So
So my 19 didn't do anything. The computer
no,
system.
your 19 didn't succeed hacking into the computer system. That's why I was doing the life science check. So
Yeah.
you kind of between you and Waz, you kind of brute force and electronically override the doors, and you manage to open them up so that you can see in to the area beyond. And the area beyond is no more welcoming than the docking area.
Gee, that is
You notice a large open area with many beings bustling through this large portion of the station. A lowered segment of the floor in the center of the room, 15 feet deep, contains the remains of ore refining machinery. Gears, containers, and pipes are scattered everywhere, no longer connected to anything that would make them functional. Another set of large doors exit to the west, and a trio of short corridors lead east.
Well, what do we want to do?
The lighting in here is quite dim.
Oh.
I see.
You
Fine.
note that yeah, you see fine, but it's dimly lit. The ceiling height appears to be at least 50 feet above overhead, for those of you that can see in the dim light. The walls feature many pipes and broken fixtures, which, even though the walls are steel walls, the pipes and fixtures reduce the climb DC to 20. So it is climbable. Scalable, I guess. There's a lot of bustling and going on. You don't see any merchant stalls or any permanent fixtures, but you do see a lot of people conversing back and forth and stuff trading hands here and there.
I see. What do you want to do, Captain? What do we got going?
I got a door over here to the north.
Well, to the north, the east, the west. The
Over
south.
there, over in that area, James, you notice a couple of metal tracks worn smooth by constant foot traffic run the length of this corridor and up through the heavy metal door to the north. It's been propped open. I don't know why they draw it closed, because it's propped open.
Oh.
Also, Phil, the walls aren't solid.
Yeah, there's some spots where you can kind of see into the machinery, and you could
Ooh.
move in there if you wanted to, but you might be trapped. I don't think that Voitech is moving in there anytime soon. Everyone, give me a perception check.
You got
no, I broke
it,
it.
buddy.
Did you break too?
No, I didn't break. I'm saying I broke. Perception.
How about back before those doors? Before you went through those doors, you made a perception check.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Well, I got a 7.
I got 24.
My perception's not
Got like
bad.
a
My
10.
perception's actually pretty
Back before we went through the doors, you say. Standing next to my best friend, Fog.
I
Yep.
hate you. Do not get it confused.
All
Love,
right,
hate,
Mongrel,
thin white line,
Yeah.
bro.
don't
Ren,
move
what are you
anymore.
choking up here?
Okay, yeah, sorry. I'm just kind of. I won't do that. I'll go. Oh, yeah, I'll just stay right where I'm at.
And is Techie riding on?
Yeah, I'd be riding on Voitech.
Where's everyone
That is
else?
normal.
We're all the way
They're
up
quite
here.
a ways ahead of you. They
You
they
can
tore
actually
off.
tell. You look at the stream.
Oh yeah,
got-
I know. I mean, I was following them. I just wasn't moving.
You got separated by large crowds of people.
Oh no, I'm
but-
scared.
But
Oh God, he's gonna pee again.
what that did is
Trigger
it gave you the jump on these two guys that you've noticed following up on your companions.
And we got comm units in our heads in our
So
suits.
so everyone roll initiative.
Okie dokie.
Can I like beat them because I know them?
Would this have been an area where it would have made sense for us to have our guns out, or no?
I don't know. There was many strange beings and a lot of commotion going on.
Man, if only
until
you had
got
a-
into this hallway. This hallway was less
draw.
populated, more of a traveling area, and that's what allowed Mongrel to get the drop on these guys and notice them, specifically hunting you. They're carrying these staff, these staff weapons. Mongrel. Kind of looks like something that could be used either to
Their faces.
to fire upon someone or to just beat them senseless.
Their heads look like pickles.
Yeah, their heads.
No, you
are
know what they
kinda-
look
they've
like?
got kind of freaky heads.
It's
They
a
look
little
like
bit
the broccoli.
artichoke.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna
no.
say they look like the broccoli aliens from that episode of Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, I don't like pickles. I don't like pickles.
So we just need to cover them in sauces and eat them.
Turned himself into a pickle. It's the funniest shit I've ever seen.
He turned himself into a pickle. He calls himself Pickle
Pickle
Dralic.
Rick.
The funniest thing I've
Called
ever seen.
Trailer.
All right.
All right.
oh boy.
So this is going to be a surprise round, and everyone except Mongrel and them are surprised. All right, Mongrel, you notice them before they do anything. What do you do?
Oh boy. I mean, it's a surprise round. I want to move.
You can move, or you
Or
can
attack.
take a standard action.
Yeah,
you
I
can't
don't
do
want
both.
to. I want to. I mean, they look. These pickles look like they really want to do some damage.
Yeah, these pickles. Besides just their weapons, you see this this aura about them. It's kind of very similar to that to the aura that Waz gets.
Ooh. And we have comms units in our suits, right?
Yeah.
All right.
You can talk to one another.
Yeah, I want to tell. Hey, there's these fucking pickles that are coming after you guys. I'm gonna shoot one. And I can't do a trick attack, of course, but I'm just going for it, man. I'm gonna shoot one of these guys. I mean, this is probably the one that's to the right. That guy, the one on the right. I'm gonna give him a little with my new arc static pistol. Nice.
Oh, is that batteries? Okay.
Yeah, I know. I
Nice.
understand. But they give me more range, so
No,
It's great.
batteries are good because then you basically never. have
now
to-
I can just plug it into you with the USB. It's fine.
I mean, yes, but that is a bit crass.
No, trick attack. Unfortunately, not. Boo! That's a miss, I'm assuming, unless they're wiener boys.
No, they're
Well, I
They're
mean,
pickles.
pickles.
they are big pickles.
They're phallic, yep.
Wow, you can't say that F word.
That's not an F word, it's a P
Not
word.
enough word.
Jesus Christ. It starts with a P. It's a PH.
Huh?
All
I
right, 12.
missed.
That's that Yankee
You missed.
talk.
The electricity kind of flows around it instead of hitting it,
Yeah,
and
but-
it turns. Its friend
Ah.
turns and looks
Oh,
back
fuck.
at you.
Oh,
And fires upon you.
I don't like the way these pickles sound. Ah! It's not what pickles are supposed to sound like.
What are pickles supposed to sound like, Cody?
Pickle!
Oh, pickle? Just yell
Yeah.
pickle?
Yeah, there's like Pokemon or Davenport.
Picklemon.
Davenport.
Pickle port.
Anyway, did he fire at me?
He
He's trying.
he
He's
pointed
thinking.
his staff at you, but
Come on, you pickle.
I hate these creatures because they're.
Hey,
Anytime that you have a, where are they listed? So these are a special kind of creature.
Oop, I need to change the range on that.
That does special things.
You're not giving me a lot of information to work with here, Philip. These are a special creature that do special things.
So they function very much like your character class,
Yep.
James, like the Solarian, and they use something called dark matter.
Ooh. Oh my, how
And
juicy.
can affect creatures that are around them.
Okay.
With their dark matter, much as you do. But this one is going to use its staff. It points the staff at you, Wog, or at Mongrel, and it shoots out a charge of energy, and that charge of energy hits you, and it's instantly cold. Take 6 points of cold damage.
6. Ooh. All right. Well, I still got some shield. I mean, oh, oops. Okay. All right. Cool. I didn't like it.
And then the other one moves up on, or doesn't move up. It takes aim and fires at Wojtek because that's what they were going to do anyway. They were trying to get the drop on you guys, but
not
Mongrel
me.
spoiled it.
Well, does he
So
hit
they
me?
both take some shots. A 12 EAC is going. Is that going to hit Wojtek?
Yeah, it exactly hits me.
All righty. That's exactly what I got. I got exactly what I needed to hit Mongrel too. So 5 points of cold damage as it strikes you.
No, my stamina.
And now Techie can go. As the cold energy, your feet get a little cold, and you notice some attack from behind.
Oh.
I'm not, I
Hey,
didn't hear
that's
you.
not cool.
Oh, it just had a delay. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I was muted because
okay.
I was messing with some stuff. All right, so I'm just gonna start shooting then. If I'm able, I'm gonna shoot.
Start blasting.
I'm gonna start blasting. Which one is the one that goes first in initiative? Would it be this guy?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot at him. And with my big new gun.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, that's a
wow.
good shot.
Jeez.
Let's see what you do with that big new gun.
Is it dead?
It's still a projectile weapon. It's not dead, unless this does something really great to it. I can't hardly read it because I've got the zoom so far out.
Oh man, if only I got that crit with the Extreme Sonic. Ugh.
Let's see. So with kinetic bonus effect, the target cannot benefit from non-magical healing for 1 to 4 days. Oh well. I don't think that's going to be an issue for him.
No, probably not.
For
But
those
he
viewers
does take 14 points of damage.
that don't know what just happened, he uses crit and fumble cards.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't use the fumble cards. I don't have the fumble deck, but I do have the critical hit deck, and I use them for challenging monsters as well as the players. If it's not a challenging monster, it won't get the critical hit deck, like the monkey creatures from back on Nacondas. They didn't get the critical hit deck.
You know who should have used the critical hit deck back on the first adventure? Those things that almost
Lieutenant
killed Bob.
Sharu.
Those electric lizard things that almost killed.
The electric lizard. Those were the monkey things. They weren't
You know-
lizards. Those were the monkeys.
You know,
Oh,
James,
yeah.
like, you don't have to hate my character out of character.
He does.
You could just hate my character in character.
No,
That's
you-
fine.
Well, you're getting me wrong. I don't hate your character out of character. I hate you out of character, Marcy.
It's fine as
Yeah,
well. That's
right.
okay. I
Yeah,
get that.
yeah, that's
That's fair.
yeah. You're just getting misunderstood. James
Techie, if you're
loves
done, you can
fog.
hit the next
Yes,
button.
I was just about
Thank
to
you.
do that. I got distracted by the banter.
So I'm going to draw a weapon as I move.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I sure can. Oh, and then I'm going to stellar charge. Which one? This guy right here.
All
He
right.
goes next. And then I'm going to click my character sheet. I'm going to make sure that I'm in photon mode because I get to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to find my attacks, and then I'm going to hit them with inevitable downfall.
Ooh.
Ooh, inevitable
serious.
downfall.
That is a 23 for 15 slashing damage.
Oh.
Yeah, that's remarkable.
And
And
it's dispelling. I guess I didn't actually draw the weapon. I guess during my stellar charge, I just kind of had it appear in my
it
hand.
materialized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does the dispelling do? Do I need to?
It doesn't matter because you didn't get a critical hit,
Okay, well then I am done.
and
That's
so
my-
is he.
Yeah, I cut his pickle in half.
That's right. He
Oh,
hears
yeah,
him around the
just
corner.
slash right
Oh
down
shit! You got him.
Good teamwork, was.
Yeah.
He was. You can feel the energy on him. Was like he was fully charged up and able to
That guy was
to
fully charged.
explode.
Good thing we
Careful,
got him
this-
out of here.
This guy's gonna explode.
No, the guy you just slashed, and then all his energy drains back into the cosmos.
Alright, cool. My turn. Let's do this. Let's get out.
Mongrel, he's our man.
I'm gonna go here, big
If
40
he
feet
can't
away.
do it,
If he can't do it, he can run away.
He can't do it.
no, hey.
Great.
I got longer range on my weapon, and as part of my move action, I'm gonna trick attack this fucking dude, this pickle who's still alive.
You trick attack that pickle.
That's right.
Attack the pickle.
From 10 more feet away than I
Trickle
could
it.
have.
Ooh, no, never mind. Trickle attack doesn't play.
Full attack, no. Trick attack, yeah.
He doesn't have that yet.
Yeah, I think trickle attack comes later.
Oh,
And it does
no.
Well,
Oh.
you succeeded tricking him, but you still miss.
Can I just use a hero point? Oh, wrong game.
Didn't
Well,
you use all your hero
you
points in
did.
Starship
You
Combat?
definitely, you still have your, daily hero point.
You have your base hero point.
Oh, we have this. Okay.
We're doing hero points.
Oh, so I can use one?
It's your
Yeah.
only one though for the.
No, I
Only one you have right now.
mean, it's getting late, so I'm going to use it.
We have a whole hour, but okay.
You know what? Shut up, Bevan. I want to hit this
You know-
pickle.
Do you know why his name is Bevan? Because he's the
Just
best.
roll a
Evan.
d20 then.
And I'll
The
just...
wonderful thing
and
about
we'll
that
add
is Evan
7
is the
to it.
only one.
Sounds great, buddy.
17.
That hits, right?
That's a good hit.
Yeah, fuck that pickle.
Especially with them being flat-footed. So that does 9 points of damage.
Are they
Right.
flat-footed? They wouldn't have
They are
surprised
because
us.
of his trick attack.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Yep. I'm a tricky boy. Check it out. Hey, you like that one, Was?
I mean, didn't kill anybody.
Oh, I mean, fuck, dude.
I even set you up. You could have shot him right in the kidney. What'd you aim for?
All right.
Do they have kidneys?
I mean, don't pickles have kidneys?
I don't know.
Wojtek, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna take my one needed step, my couple steps I need to take forward to hit him with my new gun, and
Mhm.
I am going to shoot him.
Oh.
Fire away.
I missed.
Oh, sadly you do. But
I
it's
like the
loud.
name of it.
Boom!
Oh, God.
And now you have to reload.
Yes, it's pretty much a sawed-off shotgun, but better than a scatter gun. Scatter guns are garbage.
This one swirls his staff around and swats at you twice with it. Was.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for roll 20 to tell me if he hits. So he misses with the first swipe and almost hits you with the second one.
Ooh.
So basically, he double missed.
Yeah, he double misses.
Like, Jesus, watch this. Fog, get him.
And that makes it Fog's turn.
About to get
Don't sound so
foggy.
enthusiastic. I don't think there's a place that I can not deal with cover. Yeah, I don't think so. So
not unless you get in front of Wojtek.
He can't.
Yeah,
he can
no.
only move 20 feet now because of that armor.
Yeah,
no.
that armor.
Then
Actually,
here
I
comes the-
think right here would get you within, would make it perfect.
Hey, if you stand right next to me.
Stand right next to Wojtek, 20 feet up. You can snap from this corner to all four corners.
Oh, okay.
No
Then,
cover.
Then I'm gonna do that because I was debating either doing that or combat tracking. But this is, I guess, like
Better.
yeah, -0 versus -1.
-3.
-3.
Well, it'd be
combat
-4
tracking.
for cover, and then with combat tracking, you would add
Oh, it's
one, so
-4.
-3.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know what numbers are. Well, I'm going to shoot him with my new staccato rifle.
There you
Sure.
go.
Ah,
You miss
that
him,
was
though.
good damage too. Oh,
That was
tragic.
good damage.
Oh well.
Let's see if Techie can take this one out.
All right. Well, I'm certainly gonna try.
I mean,
let's go.
probably.
God, this thing has so much ammo. Holy cow.
Well, that's definitely a hit, but not
not be
quite
enough to
enough
kill.
damage.
Oh, that's where I come in. No, it was his first there.
All right, was.
Get him.
Yep. I am going to unleash a flurry of attacks.
I
What are
didn't
you,
know
a
were
monk?
Yeah.
A 14 and an 11.
A 14 and an 11. The 14 hits.
Okay,
That's
so-
8 damage.
Wow, really?
Minus only 8 minimum damage.
Yeah, only 8
But it's
minimum,
enough
guys.
to bring him down.
Wow, that was. He's weak if he was hit by a 14.
Good 1-2, Waz, you and me. We've got this.
It seems that they're not wearing a lot of armor, though the manifestation around them was providing some protection. You note they are wearing Freebooter Armor 1, and they each are equipped with this Lesser Shadow Staff.
Ooh.
What does a
They're
lesser
we-
shadow
They're
staff
wearing the
do?
armor I just bought.
Mhm.
It wouldn't fit me anyway. I'm too.
And
I mean, I
believe
can
the
wear
Lesser
that.
Shadow Staff is listed in here
Oh, is it?
for me to show you guys.
I mean, should I wear this? I know I can. It's light armor, but
And there's your Lesser Shadow Staff.
Oh dear. Oh, okay.
So it's a D4 of any
Melee
damage?
or range. Yeah.
Well, it's bludgeoning, slashing, or piercing as a melee weapon, and then as a small arm,
Ooh.
it is cold damage. It is a very crazy dark energy weapon.
Well-
and it manifests blade spikes at will. And has the block weapon property.
Since I am proficient or an expert in small or specialized, excuse me.
What do I need to roll to know about this aura that was around them?
You recognize it as a stellar manifestation, and if anyone wants to give me a life science check, you can learn more about the creatures.
can't do that.
Life science, sure thing.
Not gonna be high.
Yeah, it's not gonna be high, but
Hey.
Boy.
Well,
Wojtek.
okay.
Wojtek, this is an average creature with a CR of 2, so a 13 would be successful. You beat that by 8, so you get some more information than that. These are Dralics. They are a group of creatures that are heavily tied to the stars and destruction. More so the natural destruction of all things and chaos. And they utilize the abilities like a Solarian for dark energy, for the graviton energy, and had Waz not taken out that one as quickly as he had, it would have exploded with that dark negative energy, much as Waz does with his supernova.
Right, as you guys can guess, I stole one of those lesser shadow stats because it's. I mean, I'm specialized in small arms. Might as well take one, right?
Yeah, you can carry one around. As the combat started, you noticed that any of the people that were creatures that were nearby scattered.
Mm-hmm.
There weren't very many in the hallway. It looked like they were trying to get the jump on you in there, and as they, yeah, you never saw that, so nothing happened there. Yeah, so that was a cute little, I don't know, ambush they were trying to do on you guys, but failed.
Not this time.
It didn't appear to be properly equipped to deal with some people like us. Either we have to deal with a larger threat deeper in this place,
Or they were like, advantageous, trying to steal, being a big dummy.
that might
Might
be
have
the
thought
case as
we
well.
were actual Aslanti because of our stupid thingy on our ship. They might not be very smart.
I mean, Fog looks like a short Aslanti, so.
I look nothing
Searching.
like an Aslanti.
Searching over them, you find a couple of serums as well that might be useful in the future.
Yeah.
A shadow blend and an X-ray, huh?
I'm gonna take this armor. I can get a little bit more off of this.
Okay, so do we have one armor and one staff left?
Yep.
Okay, I'm just gonna add those to the gear then.
Do they have any information on them? Data pads? Old school writing?
No, they do not.
Okay.
We got freebooter. It says the level 2. What does it give me?
Hey,
Two-
Fog,
two
can
and
you,
three.
Can you tell me if you can look in the directory here and see if there's someone in charge, like a constable or a station security?
I can certainly try.
I just want to make sure that we're following the correct laws here when we murder murderers.
I do have a computer on me, so I guess if I can check.
Yeah,
the
you
internet-
start looking for an infosphere, and what you find is very disheartening. There's no specific directories for Outpost Z. Everything seems to be face-to-face communication. What you do find out is that the place is kind of lawless, but its residents, its denizens, have a vested interest in keeping their homes and livelihoods intact. So there isn't a particular constable or any kind of law enforcing group that you can find on the station.
Mhm.
But you think it would be unwise to get caught stealing or damaging a merchant's goods.
Just everybody does their
Once
part
you
to keep
found a
peace.
merchant.
Yeah.
So basically, you're telling me there's nobody to report these deaths to.
It does not appear so, no.
And by the power vested in me by Abadar, because I said so, I claim all their goods and their lives forfeit, and then I move away. Or I move away.
I mean, we were gonna keep going this way, right? So we can
Yeah.
just keep going.
I do like Wyatt Earp did when he killed the guy over a pool table, right?
Yeah.
You know? This, you saw it. This man attacked me, so I'm claiming his sidearm as my own in repentance for his actions against me. Everybody's like, whatever.
No one. It's not very long before people start walking past you down the hallway again.
What do they do? Do they just step over the bodies? Does somebody drag them out of the way, or
Are they like
step around them?
oh, okay.
are like the big aliens in Mass Effect that just they've always been on the Citadel, and when people die, the dead people just disappear and get added to the protein with the rest of the food.
No.
I mean, they are two big pickles, so.
Yeah.
No protein
Yeah.
in pickles. There's no
Well,
protein in
no.
pickles.
I mean, they could just be added to the rations, is what I mean.
Ugh, it's disgusting.
Absolutely horrible. That's very cannibalistic in this day and age. But
So beyond those large double doors to the north of your location, you find what was once a smelting factory has been converted into a bustling marketplace with unlit furnaces and overturned mine carts serving as various storefronts. The walls are decorated with bits of metal cans, worn ropes, and broken weapons, hanging among exposed pipes. A set of tracks. You follow the tracks that come from the southern door, and you note another door that exits to the west. Way over here at the end of some other tracks.
Mhm. And this looks like the shopping area.
Yeah, it's kind of like a big shopping area.
Mhm. I like the Zarb.
I was gonna say I like the unknowing, unseeable creature in the top left.
Oh,
Oh, look at that guy.
Perilith's moving.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
He's that guy's kind of walking around. There's actually lots of creatures walking around. I mean, I'm not going to throw a token out for the masses that are here, but the things that stick out are your this squiddy looking guy here in a ball of liquid, this little mousy guy over on the other side, and then this big ball of fur and teeth at the far end. He's really hard to see because it's dark though, so you might have to get closer. It's very dimly lit in here. You might have to get closer to actually see what he is about.
He's within my dark vision.
Well, we see.
Oh,
him.
probably. How far away is he? Oh no, that's not the guy I'm talking about.
Oh,
The Zarb.
That's
guy?
the Perilith. I'm talking about the Zarb dude way over on the far end.
shit! I didn't even see him. I'm not paying
Way
attention.
over here. Yeah.
Damn.
We're not having lighting effects, are we? I didn't think it was turned on.
No.
Oh, I guess it's turned on. It's global illumination, but there's lights.
Yeah, we can see everything. Do
Well, I
we have
walked
any
past
business
this
at these
guy.
market?
And you said he's like floating in a bubble?
Yeah.
I invade
Let me-
his
let me-
space and poke his bubble. Is it like
No,
a solid?
don't do that. That is awkward.
Is it like
What you notice is a tiny pink squid-like creature floating in a large orb of water next to an upended minecart upon which various merchant wares have been arranged. The creature points at these goods with his liquid tentacles that extrude from the globe of water.
Oh.
As you reach to poke him, the water seems to move away from you, avoiding your probing finger. And you note that his pinkish color turns slightly red.
I don't think it likes how it was.
Was, you really shouldn't just go poking people's bubbles.
And I'm like, I'm sorry for my friend. He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Oh, thank you so much for the raid. The
Dad Network?
DAT network.
yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
that
Back again.
network. That
That's
is
right.
that is a huge raid.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much, everyone, and thank you for the follows. We have a follow from Adam Kimbleton, Delirious 2019,
And the DAT Network.
DAT Network. I'm not sure exactly how to say it, if it's
Keep-
DAT
Keep
or
following,
DAT.
and she'll keep talking, guys. Just keep
Yeah, I'll
following.
just
She'll keep
keep talking.
talking.
Yeah, we'll keep talking.
I can do it in my character voice if you want.
Please don't.
Do it.
Well, thank you, everyone.
Yeah,
We're
wow.
on a space
Man.
station. Space
I hope-
Station Z.
I hope all of you return tomorrow at noon Central Daylight Time to see us
Yeah.
playing PaizoCon live.
Yeah, we got PaizoCon live tomorrow morning.
That's
Fred and I are
right.
playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons
Whoa!
and Dragons.
Wow.
For the first
Get
Get the
time
mic, get the
tomorrow.
mic.
Yeah,
Hey,
hit-
hey,
You're fired. You're fired. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm the one with brain problems. I'm allowed to get confused.
Get out of here. Go join Mike Merles.
Mm-mm.
No.
Oh, wait, cut the mic, cut the mic, cut the mic. Everybody just- I'm very sorry you came at this time.
Anyway,
Oh my god.
now that Waz is done poking people's bubbles,
Yeah,
It doesn't look like it looks like the creature inside is actually controlling
the
the
water.
orb of fluid that contains it.
Kind of wink at it, like, you know.
It kind of points at some of the items, gesturing, if you will, towards them, and you note little floating patterns above them. Why can't I open this guy's? I don't think he has a character sheet. That's the problem.
Oh
I'm gonna at least like peruse.
Yeah, I was like,
Like I'm just gonna look around. Like even though
what
I
do you
don't
got, little
plan on
squiddy man?
buying anything because we're all broke. I'm just gonna.
I
look.
got money.
Interesting. Yes.
Yeah, I'm broke.
I'm gonna steal.
So you look around at what's on his table, and you see the following items.
Oh.
Appearance
like
change.
a little.
Oh.
Let's see. It kind of flashes like when you look at something in particular, a small image appears within the bubble,
The hell is an
basically
ability
asking
crystal?
if you're interested. What's that?
The hell is an ability crystal?
Yeah.
An
That's like
ability
it levels
crystal.
up our abilities.
Is something that levels up your abilities. The ability crystals are the magical personal personal upgrade. So it's the magical personal upgrade. You hold the crystal, you commune with it, it gets absorbed into your body. One of your stats increases by 2.
Oh,
Nice.
permanently.
As opposed to a cybernetic upgrade, which is you go in and medically include metallics and whatnot. And then the last thing is a biological symbiote, which combines with you to up one of your abilities by 2. And they go from Mark 2 or Mark 1 to Mark 2 to Mark 3. You can only have one of each, but you can upgrade one for the difference in cost.
Well, none of us have money, so this is.
Which one is this guy? Is this half red?
This is
half
half red.
red.
All right.
Do we have
Man,
any...
I wish I had 1,400 credits.
You and me both. I'd go to 18 strength.
Yeah,
If you speak to him, or if you speak to her in as Lanty, she seems to understand you, though it is difficult for her to speak back. You can give me a perception or life science check as you attempt communications with the
I'll give perception
with this crap with this Stellafara.
Yeah, oh, Stellafara, I like it.
Oh, Mongrel, you note that as you're communicating, there's subtle shifts in her color and pattern, possibly a form of communication for her species.
Oh, interesting.
You also note this, Fog, but with more acuity.
If one of you did want to get something, we still haven't gotten rid of the spell ampules we have. She's selling them, so she might be interested in buying some.
What are they worth?
Yeah, what are
It's
they
saying
worth?
700 each for the spell ampules of remove condition, which is I think what we have. Oh, we have lesser remove condition, so it'd probably be a little might be
We're
less.
shopping again.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, what
We're
a
back to
shopping
shopping.
heavy
We
episode.
shop so much.
This is a shopping network, everyone.
Shopfinder?
Wow.
We like to shop.
But yeah, we have 6 spell amps of lesser remove condition, which if it's worth half the ones that she has, they might be worth 350 each.
I don't think they're worth that much.
Yeah,
Oh.
it depends. I don't know. I don't know their cost. I just know we have 6 of them.
I mean, are we here? I'm sorry if I've missed this, but what are we here for again? We're here for.
We're
just
here
the-
to change the signature on our engines.
We're gonna change the world, Marshy.
So that when someone who actually, cares to scan us for real scans us, they won't go, that's not actually the
Those scans, those engines look like they come from the Pack Worlds.
Yeah.
Additionally, you guys
Whoever Lord Apex
might-
Bro is. I mean, I've never heard that name before ever. Thanks for the 2 gifted subs.
I hope
to
he's
never hear it
handsome.
again.
I know he's handsome, real handsome.
You've seen pictures of him?
Oh yeah, he's super handsome. The most handsome of all of people.
I think I let him see me
I'm
shirtless
Lord
the
Apex,
other day.
He did.
Something else you might consider is that at some point you are heading somewhere by choice that you wouldn't normally go to unless you were being forced.
So you're saying if we steal this person's stuff, we might get to the moon?
No.
Oh, fair. That
I'm
is
saying
what
you
he's
might
saying.
ask questions about
Oh.
where you're headed
In Aslanti, I'll
to
be
gather
like,
more intel.
yeah, in Aslanti, I'll talk to the squid. I'll be like, so I really want to touch your bubble, because I've never seen a U before.
A pseudopod
I've never seen a U
snakes
before.
out towards you,
Yeah.
kind of like a physical handshake.
Okay. Well, yeah, I shake it.
You don't shake hands anymore.
It's
Fist bump.
Elbow
fist bump.
touch. Elbow touch.
No, Starfinder
Double
is so
bumps.
far in the future they've cured COVID-19. It's totally fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
yeah,
they're-
it's COVID 1900 now. It's,
Yeah.
it's
Well, 1,000
really bad.
There's lots of reanimated dead, things
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
pretty
Well,
awesome.
there
It's
is.
COVID
There's
19K.
literally
It's
an
COVID
undead
19K.
planet
We're fine.
of
COVID
undead.
19K. The pseudopod, the tendril is it's moist.
Oh, I like
and
moist.
and as you separate, there is a sheen of water left on your hand, but the
That's
orb
fucking
does not appear depleted at all.
Nice. I'm like, so I'd really like to buy some of your stuff, but unfortunately we sorry, I'm not even in the right. But yeah, like we totally spent all our credits so that we could come and murder infiltrate the Aslanti, see a prisoner in an Atlant. We're visiting a friend.
Yeah.
Look,
Her,
I have a
her color yellows. She
I have a
kinda-
feeling
you
you
think that she's
saying
kind
murder
of chuckling
Aslanti
at her.
isn't gonna piss her off. I think she's like, yes, good, indeed.
So I mean, unless you've got a job that we can do.
AAAB.
I'm afraid we just. I mean, we got some spell condition curing kind of serum ample. Techie, Techie, what are those called again?
They are called the ampules of lesser remove condition.
Yeah, we got 6 ampules of lesser remove condition. We don't know what they're worth.
Generally, you're supposed to come from a place of acting like you have more knowledge, when you're trying to barter.
Yeah, you're not really good at this, Waz. I don't
Give
get
me
it.
give me a diplomacy check, Waz.
This is
I
not.
imagine
roll
this
it.
isn't gonna go too well.
I mean, look, I'm not. I think you're cute. Just remember that. I think you're really cute. I'm totally into squids and balls of water. It's totally my fetish, my thing.
Well, we found something that Waz likes. This is new.
Gosh.
This is
Sorry,
not
I'm not
information I
used to
wish to
talking to
know.
girls like that. No.
I'm just gonna like pull him away. No, Waz. You're making it worse.
No, whoa.
Fog
I haven't
shuts
even asked her
down
out on
for
a
a
date
second.
yet. Calm down,
No,
bud.
she's not. She's
Turned
she's
yellow.
trying-
That's good.
No, I
Yellow's
don't
good
think
color.
so. I percepted that. The patterns
No,
and
red
stuff.
is
I don't think it's
angry.
good.
Yellow is red is blushing.
Yellow's probably embarrassed. I don't
What
know,
does
man.
what
She's-
does yellow mean? Does she tell me what yellow and red mean?
Would
I
you
don't.
would
Well,
you
she doesn't
rather
actually speak at all.
Oh,
would you rather translate for me?
Sure, I'll check. I go. The fucking bear thinks that it's a better talker than me. You believe this? To the whatever.
Well, I don't know. Are you going to translate word for word, or are you going to?
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Say what you're gonna say, Bevan. We'll see what comes out of my mouth.
I am sorry for my friend here. He is new to the area. We are looking to visit a prison moon without people knowing we are visiting said moon. And we were told by some friends that Nice was the place to go to.
So
And I will do the diplomacy check for you unless you
he
ruin it
basically
for me.
said the same shit I did.
But
Only he
but
apologized
prettier.
first.
So that's why you get to use my 29 instead of your 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, he totally apologized. He was like, "Oh, great, floaty master
It helps. I
of."
can definitely help with this translation.
Oh, do you speak it too?
I do.
Fuck is
She
Techie's gonna
does.
say it instead of him.
Yeah. I think you're the only
All right.
person that doesn't.
I
I
think
don't
mongrel
speak
speaks.
Aslanti. No,
Oh,
I don't.
well, no one cares
Ah,
about what
But
you said.
you guys, as you begin speaking about the prison, the only real prison in the area is Gulta, and the Stellafara half red kind of flashes a couple of soft colors, blues, greens, and then she forms her bubble into this transparent cylindrical tube around herself and turns a sickly green color and acts like she's dying. She feigns death. Then she flashes black and white stripes across her skin and rubs two of her tendrils together and creates a high-pitched sound like a wee, a really
did that go again?
high-pitched. I can't do it again. That hurt as much as it did. Why don't you give me wisdom checks and culture or engineering checks, whatever you're proficient at?
Oh, engineering. Okay.
What about
I understand
mysticism?
the mechanics of this squid.
Can I roll mysticism?
Hey, I understand the
You
mechanics.
can, but
of
it won't
this
give you
squid.
any information.
Oh.
What about
I'm
a
gonna roll.
27 in culture?
All
Shush,
right.
Only a 27.
So you, but between the lot of you, hey, that's a good roll there for Waz. Between the lot of you, you realize that the first part definitely refers to Gulta's status as a prison moon, and the second part you realize is probably referring to some kind of debilitating sonic device, some kind of pacification device that can be used on escapees or unauthorized visitors, or people who are breaking out of the prison to prevent them from escaping. And that's what she iterates. Afterwards, she kind of points at her wares, and you notice that the prices are on these little discs that are displaying a holographic symbol of the price of each item.
Oh.
Yes.
We should give her purchase something.
We don't
Oh,
got any
boys.
money.
But you have a nice day.
Yep. Man,
Thanks.
sorry for my friend here. He's real fucking weird. Come on, Waz.
Why?
No, Waz, come on, stop you don't. Look, you've already made a bad impression on all these nice.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
She shook my hand, not yours.
Yeah, well, she also
Did I
thinks
give you?
you're
I didn't
weird.
really give you guys a picture of Half Red, did I?
Not more.
I want. Yeah, that's.
No.
She's hot. That's all you need to know, dude.
It's okay.
Waz
Once
is
again-
totally into crustaceans and shit.
I will just say that
What,
Fog,
Doodle?
She's not a
Has-
crustacean.
Hey, viewers, do you want to see the fattest cat you've ever seen?
Aw, she's cute.
She is cute. She's
I
and
like
she's
her.
got a computer. She's got a data pad.
The fattest cat ran away. I'm so sorry, guys.
Fucking go get Doodle. Go get him.
No.
Oh,
Stellafara are cool. I have a Stellafara in my Attack of the Swarm game.
oh, that's fun.
He's a
Can
soldier.
I try some of the other languages I know to see?
Look
Like,
at
since
this, guys.
I can actually communicate it with. The
Are you lifting weights?
Come
Might
on.
as well be.
There you
Holy
go.
cow.
I mean, and the one I'd try because it's kind of a similar thing would be Sarcesian. Sarcesian.
Yeah, she doesn't respond to it at all.
I know. All right, Techie, I need you to think the words, and then I'll think the words to it. Then it'll think words back to me, and I'll think those exactly.
I think we've communicated all we could communicate.
Oh, unless there's anything else you wish to ask her about.
Yeah, I mean, we can ask her more questions, or we can see if she'd be interested in, because she did give us information. We could give her a couple of the lesser spell ampules if she, wants to sell them or
Well,
something.
you think the words, and then I'll think the words. Then I'll think them back.
All right.
Wait, this is, huh?
I know.
Yeah.
Psychic powers are weird.
They
So I
are.
do that.
Okay, you're going to ask her, and then she would say this in Aslanti. Would you like some of these spell ampules in return for the information you've given us?
And I think those words.
This is fucking silly.
So you just want to give them to her?
Well, because normally, we would buy one of her products. as,
Yeah,
like,
in return for the
to say, "Hey,
information.
thanks for the info,
So
but we are currently broke, but we have stuff.
so
to
we're
sell."
trying to be nice. We're trying to be like, hey, here's like a spell ampule in return for information.
The tendrils come out, and you see she kind of turns green. Like, yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, so we just like be like, here you go, friend.
We just give her one of them.
Yeah, I mean,
What are they worth?
Kind of
Do we,
sucks it in.
do we know what they're
Starts.
worth?
They're worth 300 credits to purchase. So like 30 credits.
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah, it's not.
So like it's not that much. I
The-
figured
the
selling it
nominal
wouldn't be that
amount.
much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
Unless you had a
selling-
condition you wanted to remove with them.
Well, we've
Yeah.
got 5 more.
Yeah, we still have 5, so
You remove shaken, sickened, or staggered, so it's not like.
Yeah, they're fairly limited.
well, thank you so much. I don't think we have any other questions unless you know how to get rid of how we could combat the weird sonic device.
You see her kind of wave back and forth, put tentacles over the sides of her head.
She's basically telling you to not be able to hear. Like
Yeah,
your dad.
cover your ears.
Could I do a check to know what these things are? Like an engineering check to figure out what these devices are?
You already did that.
Oh, that's what that was? Just that I
They're-
knew
they're-
that
she's signaling that the prison has a debilitating sonic device that you should be aware of.
Do I know if it's would be considered non-lethal damage?
It's sonic. It's definitely lethal.
I mean,
Well,
'cause if they want to
it's just debilitating, so it's probably non-lethal.
then I am impervious to it, so that's cool.
Oh yes. Maybe we picked the wrong person to talk to about all this.
I mean,
Well,
she
Say-
gave us
James-
information.
yeah, she did.
She did, yeah,
So,
but like,
kind of like tap my data pad or comlink or whatever towards hers to give her my number. You know, my signal. My.
what was? No, don't do that.
I'm like, call me.
You don't have to if you don't want to, but if you want to, I'm sure there's something that's charming about him.
And I should
There's
no,
something.
nothing.
He can toast
As-
bread pretty well.
As Waz is flirting with the Stella Farah,
Why you guys got to do
this
this to a guy?
this 7-foot-tall hulking clawed
Oh
thing,
god.
blue thing, walks up behind you, Wojtek, and kind of taps you on the shoulder and hands you an and tries to hand you an object. Let's see. I got to figure out what his objects are.
Oh no, he's gonna pull that like, oh, here's my CD. Oh, now you gotta pay $20 for me to autograph it.
What?
He's gonna pull that shit. He's gonna
Oh,
give you a
fuck.
thing for free,
Oh,
sign it, and be
no,
like, now
that-
it costs $20.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
That was shit. That was real bad.
I mean, that was
So,
just a 5.
so he's reaching out and trying to hand you this item that looks like a grenade. It's a small grenade shaped item.
Oh.
Whoa, okay.
All right. Oh god, he's got a weapon.
It's
He's got
not
a grenade.
triggered. It's not going to explode. He's trying to give it to you.
I translate. Wojtek, he says you're gonna do what he says because he's got a thermal detonator.
That is not a thermal detonator. Those are very expensive.
What?
This is what he looks like. He doesn't really have any eyes. He's just got this big horse mouth and these huge claws. I mean, they're almost on par with yours, but you're quite a bit bigger. And
I was gonna say, I think the two of us pull
he's
a
trying to hand this thing to you.
we pull a Major Armstrong and Sid Curtis and Full Metal Alchemist, like the two muscle guys. Next,
You guys
to
do
them,
the cool handshake like
yeah. Dylan, you son of a beach.
Right.
Well,
No, I take
he,
his whatever
wants
from
us to
him.
take it, I
Okay.
guess.
You take the grenade from him. He reaches over and attempts to grab the lesser shadow staff you're holding on to.
Oh shit! All right.
I'm gonna look at it and be like, and hand it over. I got it for free. It's no skin off my back.
We do have the other one, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have 2 of them.
But
He
sure,
kinda-
don't remind
you-
Phil.
I know what you have.
Do you though?
And you know, he takes it and he kind of grunts and nods and turns around and begins walking away.
Good. See, we trade with the people.
You just got ripped off.
No, we trade with the people.
can I?
Well, you could ask
take-
the soldier what it is, or
Becky, what
something.
is this?
What would I do? I just know what this is.
it's a
I-
Pokeball. It is a Mark 1 summoning grenade from the
Yes.
armory.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's not a rip off at all. What?
This is a Mark 1 summoning grenade. You know, it's kind of useful. I don't know, you know, if it's the best deal, but you know, we already had another one of the things, so it's not that awful.
Oh yeah, it's a first level summon creature for free. We cast a level 3.
That's pretty cool, right?
Oh yeah, no, that's 100% better than
Yeah,
a 1d4 cold
then
damage.
a 1d4 cold damage gun I'm never gonna use, and
That's
I only
right.
took because I could.
Yeah, I mean, you just only get to use it once, so you know.
Never.
Still.
Okay,
See, Red, can you believe this is why I don't let them do the shopping? Look, they traded away a perfectly good staff that did 4 different types of damage for a damn
have
summoning
another
salt
one.
ball.
Oh, Jesus.
And I just add it to the bandolier with my other grenades and ammos and stuff.
What
Gonna
big
laugh when it
curious
summons a
location.
gigantic fucking frog that eats his ass.
That would be funny. It'd be a funny way to die.
So where are you staying at, Red?
Okay.
Oh, let's see. Where is this thing at?
Damn,
You know
he's
what?
looking.
I bet it's actually in the game here under the magic items.
Oh,
Yeah.
I already typed it in. Unless it's different
He
than
wanted.
what you said it
He
was.
wants you to know what it does.
I already do. I
Yeah.
said it out loud.
Did you?
Yeah, it's a
Did
first
you
level.
though?
Yeah.
It
Did you
does
though?
a first level summon creature spell.
Right here. Now everyone else can look at it. This is what they put in the,
Oh
in the
yeah.
module.
Very nice.
I wasn't sure if it if you got to decide or if it's already been decided.
It's
what's in
already
it.
been decided, and we don't know what
Yeah.
it is because we didn't
So-
purchase it.
Awesome.
So who
Yeah.
knows?
Yeah, so I've got to decide. I have to decide what's in it. It'll be a random roll when
It's
you use
even
it.
better than I could have ever imagined.
Yeah.
I
So I'll have to
can't
look
wait
at the
to
first
have,
level
like,
summon creature and
A
figure out
bunch of
what comes out of
Vigilantes
it.
run towards me and I go, okay, Pokeball, I choose you, and I throw it, and it's just like like not even
It's
a
one of
giant
those.
frog,
It's
just
one of
like
those
a
electricity
frog.
monkeys that immediately charges fucking. Paul.
That would be awful.
A
What the
Hobgoblin.
hell,
Oh my God.
Wojtek?
I thought I threw it far enough away. No, it's only got a 20-foot range.
Well, that's just a range increment. You can throw it up to 100 feet.
Yeah, I know, but
Oof.
Got that
Right.
strong arm. All right.
Got those bear arms.
well,
Right,
it's
he
the weight of a
does.
baseball.
He's got a right for him.
I mean,
Oh boy.
At least once a session.
Gotta have that bear arm joke every time.
We'll
Without
never
bear.
not make bear arm jokes. It's gonna always happen.
Always.
Bear arms.
I need to one day just buy like toy bear arms for when we.
Just get some bear claws.
Just eat bear claw.
Yeah, just eat
Are
bear
you a?
claws.
I mean, I guess the bear arms joke really matters though, whether you're a black bear or a polar bear, though, right?
Hey,
Oh, no.
sure.
Oh,
Ah.
different color into
Even
it.
Got
even
'em.
more confusing.
Got him.
Oh yeah.
Hey man, I gotta get my political jokes out of the way.
I
before
was gonna
tomorrow.
say, wow, topical.
It is.
I want to talk to this little thing.
Yeah, if Red,
it-
if
Alright,
Red Dawn is not
um,
talking to me anymore, I just kind of give her goo eyes and walk away.
She's kind of, I mean, she keeps looking over at you, but she's got other clients.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
she's
well-
trying to sell her stuff.
When she looks over at me, is she a pretty shade of pink or like?
Or is it like a what? Or is it a yellow?
She's in very neutral tones.
So you're saying she's doing at least 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh God,
Oh,
no.
no.
Why did you bring that
No,
up with a
probably not that
squid?
many.
No.
Why
No, if you're
not?
gonna
It's
bring it up with
perfect.
anyone, the squid is perfect.
Squid.
Cut the
That's the
mic.
lubrication
So
there,
wait a
Marcy.
minute. Did we just have a black
Yes.
black
Topical
people
political humor.
being armed
and-
joke?
Followed by a 50 Shades of Grey and tentacles. Yeah.
Yes, we
Oh
did.
my god.
It was a topical political joke
We
and then a
have
50 Shades
something
of Grey
for
joke.
everyone
And
on
hentai.
board.
Which
Like,
is-
don't forget the
yeah.
hentai.
Don't
Oh
forget
God,
the
why
hentai.
we're taking it everywhere, huh?
All right. So, Wojtek, as you approach this small creature, its eyes are its eyes bulge almost out of his head, and they grow even bigger as you approach because it is so small compared to you. You note he's wearing a poncho-like garment of several colors.
First, try thinking to it in common, and if that doesn't work, I'm going to try Yosoki. If that doesn't work, I'm going to defer to one of the people who speak the language that I should have taken.
Yeah, it gives you a bizarre look. I mean, as if it could be any more bizarre.
But it's so cute.
But
It's
it,
like a chihuahua.
Yeah, it doesn't.
it's
Weird
got them
eyes.
hanging jowls, and it really doesn't seem, but you can tell it's very skittish.
very
So
confused.
as you speak, it kind of shies back, and then it listens, and you're just speaking, and you're not making any threatening motions, and it kind of comes forward and tries to listen some more, and then you change the language, and it shies back again, because the sounds are coming from you, but they're not really sounds. It's all in its head.
And my
It
mouth
doesn't
isn't
really
moving.
understand.
Yeah.
In Aslanti, I'll be like, "Do you speak the tongue of the masters?"
Tongue of the masters.
I definitely speak. I definitely speak Aslanti. Can I help you with something? I have wares. And he spreads. He kind of
Opens his poncho. What you buy?
puts his hands.
Anything
spreads,
else you need?
spreads his hands out
Yes.
over the cart of stuff that he is selling.
Oh yeah.
See, where did I have this? Right here.
Wojtek,
And you are shown this inventory.
he
Ooh.
doesn't speak
I said lipstick. I'm like, ooh, what
doesn't
shade?
speak bear
No.
language. He only speaks the language of the masters.
You'd think all these people. No, whatever.
You keep saying the language of the master.
Yeah, I don't know if that's
For someone who
landing.
really, 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 really hates
These Lanty.
these Lanty, you really like calling them masters.
Yeah, it's a
That's-
thing, you know.
That's probably what they call themselves.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
come on, man. Fight the power.
Nah.
I want to buy some ion tape just so that I can prank Fog while he's sleeping.
Like I couldn't find my way out of it.
It's ion tape. It's like that's the whole thing. Like,
What does ion tape do? Now I'm curious.
what-
I forget.
Hey,
you like
hey, look,
words?
this guy's selling your bed, Fog, creator capsule.
Oh,
That is very funny.
The hell is a
Nice.
grenade scrambler?
storage.
So you
goo.
note you might note the double prices here.
Yeah.
The first price is his asking price. The price in parentheses is a standard price.
Oh,
Oh,
so he's jacking up his fucking prices by 50%. What a cunt.
Yeah.
like whoa.
Strong language there, buddy.
That was
Wow,
very
we're
strong
really
language.
checking-
I didn't even know I was gonna say that word. It just came out, and I
We're-
was like, "Oh,
Checking all the boxes.
wow.
today, guys.
Hey, you
Yeah.
say I can't say that word, but you go and say it.
hey man, it's
As you make noises about his prices, he kind of backs away. Oh, you don't like stuff? I'll go away. I'll pack up. I'll leave. It's okay. It's okay.
no,
I mean, you
friend.
don't have
no, that's
to
gonna scare
leave.
him more.
Techie will
That looks
speak
like a
up in
cat.
Aslanti. You don't have to leave, but maybe don't be scalping. Like these prices are really high, man.
Well, I gotta live. It's hard to live here. You can give me a perception check, Techie, or a sense motive check, whichever you feel is better.
Just
Both are bad, but I'll
Oh.
do perception. 6.
Yeah. You don't gain anything useful. But the creature is really barely coherent.
And I like do a
Keeps rambling
handle
on about
check.
stuff that doesn't make sense.
Hey, buddy, try and calm down. You know, like it. I mean, I know this big bear is scary, but like I'm like smaller than you are, right?
And I come up, I just kind of say, I just like come up to him, just like baring my wolfy teeth. Ha ha ha! Yeah, smiling.
Why? Why?
I'm just smiling, like I have nothing to contribute to this.
No, if predators showing prey, their teeth is not.
I'm just smiling, like ha ha ha.
He quickly folds up his stuff and darts into a pipe with a bag over his shoulder.
Ah, well, what a fucking weirdo. What it was? What
Can I do
doing?
a culture check to see what species that damn thing was?
Yeah,
it's freaking Chihuahua.
26.
No, it looked like I'm a cat.
that was a Glest is a scree deep. You can find some information about them in the computer packets that you got from the stewards.
I think I looked into those guys.
The fuck is up with this Zarb?
Scree deep or scree deep?
Scree deep. SCREEDREEP. Scree dreep.
Wow.
Screedreep. They're weird little
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
They're weird little guys. This Zarb guy.
What's with the
As you get
Zarb?
closer, as you get closer, you see this guy over here. This
Whoa.
ball of fur with an eyeball and a huge
Whoa.
mouth of teeth.
I definitely make a beeline for this guy. Come on, Watts. I don't know if he speaks common.
We love the Zarb.
Everyone loves the Zarb.
I'm gonna look at him. And I just put my hands up. Greetings, friend.
As you approach him, Mongrel, the stout, dark-furred being with his large eyes and 4 hand-like appendages, it sits near a blanket laden with items in the corner of the chamber, grunting and howling at passerbys and showing very sharp teeth in its massive maw. As you approach,
Oh
and
God!
it just growls at you.
Oh wow!
Give me a perception or sense motive check.
Bo, let's do perception. Yeah.
Can I do
30.
that as well, or? Oh, okay.
All right. So, Mongrel, what you notice is that he looks instinctively aggressive. Give me a culture check.
Oh, I have a +0. This is great. All right, here we go. 6.
Yeah, you don't really understand, but
I like him.
after talking over with your companions, they may make culture checks as well.
Well, I mean, okay, I can tell what I want to do already, whether or not this culture check gives me any info on them.
No.
26. So
Yeah. So Wojtek, what you notice as you're coming up, and
said I
what
need
you
to be
what
the
you
biggest man
hear
in the
from
room.
Mongrel, you got to be the biggest bear in the room.
Yeah, all right.
The
I'm gonna
best response to this creature would be to intimidate him.
I'm gonna stand to
or
my full height.
intimidating.
Intimidate. Let me keep rolling to add to this intimidate. Oh,
Nah.
27
27. You roar, screaming back at him.
on
and
my full height.
He kind of whimpers back away from you a little bit.
Oh yeah, he
And-
likes it.
And yeah, you have established dominance with the Zarb. And we'll see what he has for sale next week.
Oh, wow!
You son of a bitch.
What a way to end
reeled
on the
us, you
Zarb.
reeled us in with the Zarb.
You really
Everybody
did.
likes the Zarb. He's so much fun.
Who
Oh
doesn't
my
love
God.
the Zarb?
We can have a screaming discussion about his gear next week.
Oh, the
We can
Zarb!
continue shopping. Yay!
But more shopping.
We're
Shopping
playing
Maybe
with
you
no
can
money.
shop for some
Shopper.
information.
Whoa, we're
Everybody.
playing Star Shopper.
The most important thing you need to know right now is that you can come see us tomorrow at PaizoCon at what time, James?
That will be 10 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Noon for you Texas people. And
Or-
if you're on that New York time, that is 1 p.m.
Or 11 o'clock if you're in Mountain Time.
That's
All
right.
5
But
of you.
Nobody recognizes that time zone. Even they don't.
Or if you're in Arizona, I don't remember. I think you don't have daylight savings time. You're confusing.
Indiana used to not have daylight savings time. They used to just be Indiana Eastern.
weird. But
Yeah, it's 9:46 p.m. in Arizona, and except for in Navajo County, where they do Mountain Daylight Time.
Oh,
This is
so if you're
weird.
in the Navajo County, come watch us at PaizoCon. I want to see all those Navajo. Get everybody in there. Amish.
That is pretty culturist. Like, is Navajo County like all Navajo Native Americans or First Nations people, or are you just being insensitive to?
Wow.
Ignorant.
No,
Yeah,
I'm just
Marshy.
teasing, Marcy. I know that you are
Yes,
not doing any of that.
I'm not trying to be like, oh yeah.
But yeah, PaizoCon, please come say hi. And then if you love us so much, and if you especially
And-
love me,
Listen.
which you do,
Thank you so much for the follow, Veterinary.
we
Oh, thank
really
you.
see they
Ooh.
love me. We would love to see you tomorrow night at 8:30 Central Daylight Time, where we will be playing the other. We will be playing Age of Ashes, the first. God, what am I talking about? Adventure
Age of
Path
Ashes?
first. Pathfinder Second Edition.
We
And
love
the answer
Pathfinder
is
Second
yes.
Edition.
We do.
It
we
is full of Navajo nations in there, as well as the Hopi Indian Reservation.
truly
and
do.
Fort
Yes,
Apache.
I know. I'm well aware.
And if you haven't gotten enough of us on two sessions tomorrow,
You can see us two
James and I
sessions
are
on
playing
Sunday.
sessions, and so is
Sunday.
Marshy on Sunday.
Yeah,
No,
Sunday
it's-
morning, Marshy and I are.
Part
Yeah,
of the
there's a-
Dystopia Rising
wow.
Evolution game given to us by Onyx Path Publishing. It's a ton of fun. It's very dystopic.
It's got zombies,
It's got Zed,
fungus
Ed.
zombies.
fungus zombies. Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah,
fungus
we're all
zombies.
mushrooms.
all mushrooms.
Everybody's a mushroom.
I hate mushrooms.
Well, I
You
hate
are a
too.
mushroom.
I don't know what that means.
Just
Well,
like
it
you
means
don't
that
know
when
any
you
of the rules
die-
for Pathfinder 2.
Nope.
As you
Which
can
we get
find
to
out
find out
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yeah, you can find out tomorrow as he's a player that doesn't know any rules, and then later that night we're gonna let him be a GM that doesn't know any rules. It's gonna be
Holy cow.
amazing.
I mean, as the GM, you basically just get to make up the rules. So.
Yeah, I mean sometimes
That's what I
sometimes you do.
Really
Sometimes-
wanted you guys to push the issue of boarding that starship. I had plans and everything for it. If you
But
If you
James
would
decided he
try.
wanted to shoot. He's
Well-
like,
James just wanted to follow the rules.
No,
Yeah,
when
it
you
was
said
a lot.
piece of
when you
shit.
said they really don't expect you to board ships and there's no rules, I didn't want to put you on the spot. If I'd have known you
I've
had
been thinking about
plans-
it for 2 weeks, brother.
Well, you should have been like, man, I can't wait until you all have to board that
you
spaceship.
fucked up, James. You fucked up tonight.
Well,
I
he
wanted
shouldn't
you
have.
guys to want it. I wanted you to want
Right.
it.
So
You
when I
didn't really
said,
want it.
hey, what about boarding this spaceship? You should have just been like, you can certainly try. Then I would have done it.
How would you have done it? That's
I would,
would've-
well, since I didn't need to breathe at the time, I would have just, held onto the side of the ship and had him crash me into it. Then I would have
A
cut through
perfect,
it.
flawless plan.
there's,
And then
there's
that would've
really a
been-
lot of things to think about. You figure you've got these two massive vehicles that are probably the size of, like 4 semi-trailers
Yeah.
lumped together in a grid,
Yeah.
doing massive speeds out in space.
Right.
And how do you get the two of them to line up while you're
You ram.
fighting? Yeah, you ram
And then
into
we
'em, you
die.
crash through them.
And then I would use my graviton powers to Leia myself into the ship.
my plan had been to make you guys do a bunch of piloting checks and other things
Makes
to try
sense.
and get into the ship. And then once you were in
Well,
there,
well.
I had them, because all of these adventure paths come with these really awesome drawn ship floor plans, ship maps. So I had the crew arranged in there, and then I was just gonna have you fight them off. And then the last action of the last dying crew member would be to trip the self-destruct, and you guys would just have rounds to get out before the ship exploded. But
So you wanted to kill us. I get it. Wow.
no, I was going to blow up the ship. It was either you were going to do it with starship weapons, or they were going to do it with a self-destruct so you couldn't take over the ship.
Mm. Wow.
I would have given you ample time to fight your way off the ship before it exploded.
Really, Philip just wanted to kill
Probably.
us.
Maybe. But yeah.
This is
Yeah, we have a
terrible.
lot of exciting things going on this weekend. Check out the various Pathfinder 2e games that we have going on. We have Dystopia on Sunday. We have PaizoCon tomorrow, noon Central Standard Time. And then if you want to see me doing something, I run a game on Onyx Pass channel tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central. It's Scarred Lands, and it's pretty
Are
cool.
you sure
and
you're going to be
they're
able to
ridiculous.
make it to that?
I am positive.
Okay.
Unless we run long, but we shouldn't be running long.
Yeah.
You are
Because
really-
we have a very specific slot.
Yes, we do. But we should raid somebody.
Whoa.
Raid
we
the
should.
DAT network.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Hold on.
Can we raid? I don't even know. Is there anybody to raid?
Well,
Let's
I mean,
find
Psyche's
out.
only going for 9
Is
more
someone
minutes.
playing
Well,
Minecraft
Psyche isn't
Dungeons?
playing today, I don't think.
She's doing stuff with somebody else.
Oh, is she doing it with the acorns?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, she has a friend who's doing it. We could raid Legendary Action Official. I don't know who they are, but I've had them followed. So we probably raided them once before.
Did we?
I don't know, maybe.
Right. I'm looking. I don't think anybody I follow is on right now. Unfortunately.
All right. Channels that we don't follow any channel.
Yeah, Bonsai, we're trying to see who we're gonna raid so we can move all these viewers over to another.
Let's raid Roll the Roll. They're running right now.
Hold on.
But there's not a lot of people running today that we're friends with already. So
Paizo
Let's make
still
new
running?
friends.
No,
No,
Paizo doesn't have anything going on right now. I just checked.
Yeah.
they ended a long time ago.
Yeah, 3 hours ago.
Zweihander RPG is running.
I'm gonna raid Deadly Secrets. They're playing Strange Aeon Session 99.
Oh, geez.
Pathfinder First Edition. Who even plays that anymore?
Jeez.
Oh, wait.
Wow.
99
what is-
sessions.
What did
That's
I
a lot.
say? What did I
Built
say
on
they were called?
Pathfinder.
Deadly Secrets.
Deadly Secrets.
Deadly Secrets.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's see what they're doing.
All right, we got some new people in numbers wise. Look at that. They're gonna come raid with us. Come raid.
Alrighty, yeah, we are raiding #raid the roll. Say hi, stick around for a while with them, and hope to see you all come back some other time.
Or else.
Or
yeah,
else.
Oh, and Sunday and next weekend.
Or
And
else
every
you'll
day of
get
your
more
entire life.
weird fluctuations between topical political jokes and weird fit shits
All
great
right,
hentai.
here we go.
Mm.
39 viewers ready to raid. How many viewers do we have right now, guys?
40.
Well,
More than
39
you
are
think.
ready to
Listen,
go.
I
So
I
here we
got
go.
43.
Here we go.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
Boom,
rock
raid.
these people's world.
Woo.
There we
Hey
go.
man, that
And
network-
we're still technically live, so.
we got some good boost there.